Rebound taken away by Lincoln. Throws it out and taken away from them now quickly down to Lincoln. He goes after the jam! It's time to line them up, tip it off, and get it on. It's basketball action. Monday's going to drive down, get to Miller. Miller for three! Yes, that's a buzzer! Congratulations on this season opening win, and looking forward to seeing you next Tuesday night. 3.8 seconds to go. 56-56. Don't go anywhere, folks. And he'll pick up Bush at the buzzer! It's good! Clarkrange wins! I'm Gary Clark. See you at the game. And welcome to Clarkrange High School for basketball action tonight. It is non-district action tonight, and as it is Clarkrange taking on Cumberland County. Now, folks, if you're tuning in on Facebook, if you're watching on Twin Lakes Cable Channel 953, Comcast Cable Channel 12, or listening on WDEB, we're not going crazy. It is going to be boys first tonight. The boys game will be played first tonight. They'll follow that with the girls game, so just know that. You did miss the girls' game. It's going to go on after the boys' game. So if that's not confusing enough, we'll make it even more confusing before the night's over, I'm sure. Stick around. It's time now for the Smart Bank pregame show. Gary Clark with you on this Thursday evening as night 3 of our basketball action coming up between this one tonight, Cumberland County and Clarkrange, as these two teams have not met this season. They'll meet again at the end of the season next week. So they've got a rematch coming up about a week from today after tonight. So this is going to be 2 nights of Cumberland County basketball and Clarkrange in just a week's time period. But right now, though, we're getting set for this one to get underway here in just a moment as Clarkrange comes in 4-15. Cumberland County comes in at 10-11 on the season as we get set for boys action coming up here at Clarkrange High School. Let's take a word now from Smart Bank. We'll take a look at, when we get back, at some common opponents between the two. We'll take a look at the latest rankings in boys basketball. We'll also look at who else is in action tonight. A lot of games going on tonight and a whole bunch going on tomorrow night. We'll take a look at all of it right after this word from Smart Bank.
Here at Smart Bank, we promise that when you choose to bank with us, you are choosing to manage and protect your assets in the smartest way possible. We understand you depend on your personal checking account for everyday life. That's why every new personal checking account includes a free debit card, free online banking and bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements with online check images, up to 10 surcharge-free ATM transactions per month, and more. At Smart Bank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And back here at Clarkrange High School, we're set for boys action first tonight. So boys going to be playing in the first game tonight. We'll have girls game coming up right after that. As we said, Clarkrange coming in 4-15 on the season, while Cumberland County's 10-11 on the season. Now last year, Cumberland County won both matchups, 42-39 and 69-67. Some real good games last season. Now, they do have some common opponents. Both have played Stone Memorial. Clarkrange lost, and Cumberland County won both of their matches against Stone Memorial, and then Cookeville, both of them lost to the Cavaliers in action this season. Now, as we take a look at some games coming up tonight, we've also got some big games coming up tonight. York is hosting Upperman boys, and that is on our Facebook page, our Fentress County WDEB Facebook page. And if you want to check that one out, York and Upperman, that one's for the number 1 seed in the district out there. That's going to be a good one. Gary Hall's got the call on that one. And let's see, also tonight we have got Sunbright is at Oliver Springs tonight in action. Now there's a bunch of games coming up tomorrow night, some big district games coming up tomorrow night. We'll take a look at that when we come back on the Smart Bank pregame show.
Mortgage rates have fallen to new record lows, and Smart Bank can help you take advantage of these new rates, whether you're a first-time home buyer or in the market to refinance. Our team will help you decide which product works best for your situation. From fixed, adjustable, jumbo, FHA, VA, and RD loans to innovative customized loans for first-time home buyers, renovation, vacant residential lot, construction, and permanent. You'll find the smartest mortgage plan for your family at Smart Bank and feel right at home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And back here at Clarkrange High School, we're getting set for this one to get underway. Boys action first tonight, so a little bit confusing, but we'll get used to it. It's going to be boys that play in first night, and then the girls will play in the nightcap, which should be a good one, as the 17-4 Lady Buffaloes take on the 15-9 Lady Jets in that nightcap. Now, other games coming up tonight, or coming up tomorrow night, I should say. Clarkrange is going to be hosting Gordonsville. We'll have the live call of that one as well tomorrow. Pickett County is going to host Jackson County. That'll be on CPTV and also will be on Facebook. York is at Macon County tomorrow night. It's a big district game for York tomorrow night. Red Bull and Springs is at Clay County tomorrow night. Cookeville travels to Stone. Smith County's at Cannon County. Watertown's at Livingston Academy. And Trousdale County travels to Monterey. Now, the AP rankings are out for this week. They came out on Monday, and we'll take a look at those when we come back on the Smart Bank pregame show.
Mortgage rates have fallen to new record lows, and Smart Bank can help you take advantage of these new rates, whether you're a first-time home buyer or in the market to refinance. Our team will help you decide which product works best for your situation. From fixed, adjustable, jumbo, FHA, VA, and RD loans to innovative customized loans for first-time home buyers, renovation, vacant residential lot, construction, and permanent. You'll find the smartest mortgage plan for your family at Smart Bank and feel right at home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on the Smart Bank pregame show, as we said, the rankings have come out this week, and in boys action, AP rankings, AA, of course, Upperman falls a spot after losing to York last week. They fall to number 3. Kingston, meanwhile, falls to number 8, and Grundy County enters the fray at number 10. Now, that's one of York's region opponents. They're the number 10 seed in the AA rankings. In single A, of course, Clay County remains number 2. They are the team to beat in this district, as they have pretty much wrapped up this district first place. And Oneida, they come in at number 7 on the AP rankings. So number 7, as we're making a few announcements here at the game. I want to thank our Smart Bank for our pregame show, and now let's thank our sponsors for our live broadcast. They are Fentress County Executive Jimmy Johnson, State Representative John Mark Wendell, Hall Sports and Outdoors and Family Pharmacy, First Volunteer Bank, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Fentress Farmers Co-op, Clarkrange Drug Center, Methrift Pharmacy, Conditioned Heating and Cooling, Twin Lakes, Pizza Hut of Jamestown, Southeast Drywall and Construction, and Lexi Jade's Boutique. Also our pre- and post-game shows, as you heard, brought to you by Smart Bank. And our halftime stats brought to you by Showtime Ford. Our player of the game brought to you by Hall's Family Pharmacy and Hall Sports and Outdoors. And our pregame adjacencies go to State Representative Kelly Keesling and State Senator Ken Yeager. We're getting set here in just a moment for the opening ceremonies, as we've got boys first tonight. So it's not ladies first night tonight, as the boys going to be playing tonight. Now, tomorrow night, Clarkrange will be hosting Gordonsville. We'll be back out here for that one tomorrow night. We'll have that on everything again tomorrow night. And then Saturday night, Clarkrange is going to be hosting Pickett County. We'll have that on Facebook on Saturday night. So if you get a chance to check that out, and we will have that on our Facebook Live coming up on Saturday at 6 o'clock, as we will be having Clarkrange and Pickett County. We're getting set here in just a moment for our national anthem. And since we can't pick that up, we will take a break, and we will be back in just a moment for starting lineups.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With Methrift Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
Fentress Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clarkrange Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Fentress Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charge is not a driver tip.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
Big news, Condition Heating and Cooling will be taking on a new image in 2021. Starting at the beginning of the year, we will be changing our name to Eco Heating and Air Solutions. Don't worry, we're still the same great company with the same great people, owners, and pricing. We're just switching things up a bit so that our name fits our goals and standards in providing heating and air conditioning services that benefit both our community and our environment. We look forward to many more years serving our loyal customers. Don't hesitate to give us a call for all your HVAC needs. Call Eco Heating and Air Solutions today and learn about our Eco Platinum Peace of Mind.
And the color guard has left the floor now, and we're getting ready for starting lineups for tonight's action. First of all, for the visitors from Cumberland County. Now, once again, folks, I want to remind you, we are doing boys first tonight, so hey, get ready for that, as that's going to be kind of unusual, as we'll have boys playing first, then girls action immediately following. First of all, for Coach Foster and his Cumberland County Jets, they will start with Jackson Inman. Number 10, Jackson Reed. Number 20, Cole Torres. Number 23, Carson Canancer. And number 5, Devin Lane. As that is the starting lineup for the visiting Jets of Cumberland County. And now the house lights go down. And the spotlight will come up as it's time to meet your Clarkrange Buffaloes. The Buffaloes coming in looking for a win here tonight, but the big thing is not get anybody hurt and keep everybody fresh for tomorrow night. A huge district game out here tomorrow night, folks. And we'll have the play-by-play of that coming up on WDEV, as well as Facebook and all our cable TV outlets. And the first player announced, Connor LaRue. Connor got to have a good night tonight. He'll come out with Josh Durham. Got to handle the basketball tonight because Cumberland County puts the heat on you. Then you got Evan Cantrell. He's had a big few games the last few we've done. Then you've got Hayden Smith, the gunner. Hayden has had some really big ball games the last few weeks. And then the anchor for this squad is Anthony Cottle. And they're under the direction of Coach Shane Monday, and it's time for some basketball action. Time to line them up, tip it off, and get it on. It's boys action first tonight, folks. So if you're confused by us giving boys starting lineups, it's because boys not first tonight, as the Buffaloes going to be getting the first tonight, and then the girls will play later tonight. As we're set for action, it's going to be to jump it up Devin Lane to jump up against most likely Anthony Cottle for the Buffaloes. Cottle, the best athlete on the squad for the Buffaloes, will jump it up against Devin Lane. Time to toss it up. We're good to go. The officials all ready, and here we go. The opening tip belongs to the Buffaloes, as with the basketball, Durham. Josh Durham with the basketball, going to work it out front. Durham works it left side to LaRue. LaRue looking inside, now comes back out front to Cantrell. Off to Durham. Durham with the basketball. Durham looking to make a move now with driving lane. Takes it all the way to rack, up and going. Nice drive by Josh Durham, and Durham gets the first two of the ball game. And here comes the Jets back the other way. Inman for three, no good. Rebound, Connor LaRue. Connor pulls it down. Inman launched the three. No good. And here come the Buffaloes. Clarkrange with the basketball. Durham picked up there by number 20, Torres. They'll give it over to Durham. Durham with the basketball. Durham comes out front to Cantrell. Cantrell back to Durham. Durham going to come around the top of the key. Pulls up and he traveled. They're going to get him because he scooted his feet, so he turns it over. And back will come the Jets. The Jets with the basketball. They'll work it over this time to number 23. That is Canancer. Down inside, spinning and traveling as taking it to the rack was Canancer. He's called for the walk, so wipe it off. And the Buffaloes will come the other way. They'll work it into Durham. Durham going to long ball it up to Cantrell, but knocked away. Good hands that time by number 10 for the Jets. That is Reed. Reed comes up with the hand and pops it out of bounds. Clarkrange will reset it. They'll work it into Cottle. Cottle with the basketball. Going to be double teamed. Cottle to the right side. Drives down. Pulls up. Cottle with the basketball. Gives it over to Cantrell. Cantrell with the ball. Back up front to Cottle. Cottle, the fall-away jumper won't go. Rebound fought for, and Torres pulls it down. Torres with the basketball. Drives up into the lane. Kicks it down the left side to Inman. Inman with the basketball. Back up front now and back over to Inman. Inman off to Torres. Torres down to Inman. Inman will take the little jumper from the baseline. Good. Jackson Inman with the first two for the Jets, and we're tied at a deuce apiece. Full court pressure. LaRue with the basketball. Long pass up to Hayden Smith. Hayden's going to drive, and Hayden's going to be called for the charge. Hayden's going to get right to the rack, but runs over number 10, Reed, and that'll be a foul on the Buffaloes, first of the ball game. With the basketball will come Torres. Torres with the ball. Torres gives it over now to Inman. Inman back, gets it back inside, lays it up, no good. We're going to have a foul on LaRue. That was a good give and go from Inman from Lane. Lane got it and then got it right back to Inman, cutting to the basket. Inman just couldn't make the shot, but he'll go to the line for a pair of them here. Inman going to step, going to fire, going to hit. Cumberland County with their first lead of the ball game, 3-2. Looking to make it 4-2. Sagan rolls and it drops, so it's a 4-2. Cumberland County lead now. Full court pressure by Cumberland County. Smith with it, gives it over to LaRue. LaRue with the ball back over to Hayden Smith. Smith in the front court, gives it down to Cantrell. Inside to Cottle. Cottle blocked. Good job by Lane to go up and block that one. And Cumberland County comes away all the way in. Got number 23. Here's his block. As Canancer took it to the rack, blocked there by Hayden Smith. Good job by Hayden on that one. And the Buffaloes with the basketball. Clarkrange working out front. They'll give it over to Cantrell. Right side back out front now to LaRue. Now back over to Smith. Smith right side this time to Cantrell. To the left side to Smith. Smith with the ball. He tries to get back to Durham. Stolen away by Canancer. Canancer's got one-on-one with Durham. He'll take it and score. And Clarkrange wants to talk about timeout on the floor. We got 5:19 to go in the first. It's a 6-2 Jet lead.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
5:19 left to go here in the first, and Cumberland County out to a 6-2 lead in this one. Clarkrange with the basketball. Full court pressure by the Jets. They do that. They saw that against York this year when they played York earlier in the season. Now Durham's going to lose the basketball out of bounds. Starting to make a pass now. That's going to bring Xander in the ball game. The X-Man will check in, and Durham will sit down. Xander Reagan checks in for the first time tonight. It will be triggering. Torres works it into Inman. Inman drives in, kicks it down in the corner to Torres for a three. No good. Rebound Cottle. Cottle got that one. Anthony on the run. Anthony will stop. He'll pop. No good. Rebound pulled away by Reed. Reed up quickly now to Lane. Lane off to Torres. Torres a short jumper. trickles over the rim and falls. Cole Torres with 2, and it's an 8-2 ball game. Cantrell up to Cottle. Cottle off to LaRue. LaRue to Reagan. Reagan in the front court. Xander with the ball. Kicks it down the corner now to Smith. Smith tried to go inside, knocked away and out of bounds. Good hustle by Inman to knock it away. 8-2 your score. 4:40 left to go here in quarter number 1. Smith going to work it into Cottle. Cottle up to Cantrell. Down the corner to Smith. Smith with the ball. Goes inside to Cottle. Now back out to Cantrell for a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound LaRue. Good job by Connor. Connor LaRue with the board. Looking for somebody to give it to. Gives it inside to Cottle. Cottle with the basketball. Cottle now off to Smith. Smith going to drive the baseline. Gets it back out to Cottle. Cottle for a 3. No good. Rebound tipped around. It's going to be out of bounds off of Cantrell. 8-2 your score. 4:13 left to go here in quarter number 1. Torres works it into Inman, and Inman will walk it across. Boys action first tonight. We are going to have a girls game later, folks. It's just going to be the second game of the night. With the ball now is Canancer. Canancer looking over Lane. Lane for a 3 ball. That one short. Rebound pulled down by Cottle. Cottle will bring it up. Cottle with the basketball. Long pass up to Cantrell. Cantrell in front court. Gives it up to LaRue. Now off to Reagan. Xander will set it up. Gives it over to LaRue, left side. Down low to Smith, too high, too hard, and that's going to get Case Cordell in. Case will check in. LaRue will come out. And it will be Cumberland County basketball. Cole Torres going to walk it up. Torres with the ball in the front court. They'll give it down the corner now to Lane. Back up front now to Canancer. They'll go inside to Reed. Reed's going to drive through, kicks it out, and firing up will be Canancer for a 3, and that one will bound off the rim. No good. Rebound back up, and good, though, by Inman. Inman's got 6 in the quarter. That's a 10-2 lead now for Cumberland County. Cordell with it over to Reagan. Reagan goes inside to Cottle, knocked away. Good hands by Canancer. Back the other way. Canancer will drive and offensive foul. Good job by Xander. The X-Man sets up for it. Takes the charge, and it'll go the other way. Clarkrange with the ball. It'll be Cordell to put it into play. They'll work it, give it in to Cantrell. Cantrell hits the backboard with it now. It's going to be laid up and in by Torres. Another turnover by the Buffaloes. Now another turnover by the Buffaloes. Now to Reed, and Reed's going to drill a 3 ball. And quickly, it's 15-2. Cumberland County back after this.
When you need the right gear, Hall's Sports and Outdoors in Jamestown is where you go.
Hall's Sports and Outdoors, they've got all the new brands and styles you need.
Stop in at the new Hall Sports and Outdoors, Jamestown, at the corner of South Main and Livingston Avenue, across from the historic courthouse.
This week's special at Hall Sports and Outdoors, all Under Armour in stock, on sale, 10, 25, 50, and up to 75% off.
Back here, just under 3 minutes left to go here in quarter number 1. It's 15-2. Cumberland County as the Jets being able to take the ball away and make some big plays with their press. And now Clarkrange's got to work it up against them. Clarkrange struggling with the pressure. Already with 7 turnovers in the first quarter. So, and we're still 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, and they've already got 7 turnovers. And we see Durham checks back in for Reagan. They'll work it into Smith. Smith off to Cottle. Cottle in the front court. Cottle down to Cordell. Case with the ball. Works it back out front to Durham. Durham will reset it up. Josh with the basketball out front. Comes around the pick of LaRue. Gives it off to Smith. Smith's going to lob it underneath to Cottle. Cottle double team. Cottle triple team. Cottle will come out with a jump hook. Good. Good move by Cottle. And Anthony Cottle finally stops the bleeding for the Buffaloes. They've been outscored 15-2, or 15-0 before that one. Ball goes inside to Reed. Reed, the little turnaround jumper is good. Reed caught it inside the paint, drops it home, and it's 17-4. Back the other way, Durham with the basketball. Double team looking for some help. Gonna have to chuck this one all the way across to Smith. Hayden for a 3, no good. Rebound Cottle. Cottle with the basketball down to Cordell for a 3, no good. Rebound, Hayden Smith back up, no good. Rebound pulled by Torres. Torres out to Canancer. Canancer against Durham, and that's got to be an offensive foul. Good call as Durham set up, and that one's going to go against Canancer. No, they're going to call that one against Durham. Okay. His first. It looked as though Canancer put the shoulder down, but they call it against Durham. Coming in the game, going to be number 24 into the game. That is Adam Floyd's in. Free throw good by Canancer. And Canancer should have one more, shouldn't he? I'm confused. I think he only shot one. But anyway, he got it, so Canancer hits that one. And back the other way now will come the Buffaloes. Down 14. Now quickly up in the front court. They'll get it to Cantrell, and Cantrell lay it up and in. Evan with his first two. Now back the other way. Cumberland County works it to Torres. Torres in the lane. Little floater. A little too short. And LaRue comes down with it. LaRue should have let that one go. As he tried to get the basketball, he came down with it. The only problem was he was 1 foot inbound, 1 foot out of bounds. In for the Jets now also is Crockett. Ball comes in out front. Ran down by Inman. Down the corner to Torres. Torres back up to Inman. Inman over to number 30. Now quickly out to Torres for three, and Torres drains the three ball. Also in the game is Hawkins. Back the other way, LaRue with the ball. He'll fire the three, and Connor knocks down the long one. And we got a timeout called by Cumberland County. 1:08 left to go here in the first. It's 23-9, Cumberland County.
This is David Price, your local Twin Lakes Business Solutions consultant. There's a lot to consider when preparing for college, including the cost. Twin Lakes is proud to partner with the Foundation for Rural Service to provide graduating seniors in our service area with the opportunity to apply for scholarships to help further their education. Prepare for your future and apply today at twinlakes.net.
Some restrictions apply. Please see the application for full eligibility rules.
Back to action here. Got an update for you at the end of one. Upperman leads York boys 10-7, so a good one going on there. Here it's 23-9 with $1:08 left to go here in the first quarter of this one, as across the timeline comes Torres. Torres to Inman, back to Torres. Torres going to fire another three, and nothing but cup on that one. Cole Torres already in double digits for the Jets. Ball goes over to LaRue. LaRue working up against pressure, almost on the way. Durham comes up with it. Durham with the basketball. Josh trying to work it in the lane. Drives in, kicks it over to Smith. Smith back down to Durham in the corner. Durham out front now to LaRue. LaRue over to Cantrell. Cantrell crosses over to Durham. Durham with the basketball. Goes low to Cottle. Cottle going to drive, and he is going to be fouled, and we'll see if they call that one. I believe they're going to whistle that one against Inman. No, to go against Torres, so Cole Torres has his first of the ball game. 26-9, your score. Going line, Anthony Cottle. He'll have a pair of them here. First one, no good. Clarkrange needs to knock down the free throws, especially trailing early. Second one rolls and drops. 26-10, your score now. Cumberland County about 16 early in this one. They'll go underneath, wide open. Torres underneath. Torres got friend the alley-oop it to him, and he lays it up and in. Back the other way, Hayden Smith now throws it away, picked off by Inman. Inman drops it low, and that's going to be put up no good by number 3, and then we're going to have a foul on number 3. That is Crockett. He missed the layup, got a little bit of a bump on that one, but then he is called for the foul afterwards with 11.1 seconds to go here in the first quarter. He'll come in now to Cottle. Cottle going to give it over to LaRue. 6 seconds. LaRue working around the top of the key. Drives down, takes it all the way to rack. Pretty move by Connor LaRue. Connor gets a shot to drop, and he'll get the and one. Good drive by Connor LaRue on that one. And Connor goes for the natural 3 here. No good. Rebound taken away by Cumberland County. Torres will throw it at the buzzer, and that'll hit the top of the backboard, and we're through one. End of one. It is Cumberland County 28, Clarkrange 12.
At Meta-Thrift Pharmacy, managing your medications has never been easier. We are the first pharmacy in the Upper Cumberland to offer strip packaging for your medications. Our MedPack strip packaging organizes your meds in easy-to-open pouches organized by date and time you take your meds. It's simple, convenient, and certain. Let us take the worry out of your medications today. For more information, call 879-8133, or we invite you to come by and see our strip packaging machine today.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clarkrange Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Ventures Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
And back to action now as it will be Jets basketball to start this quarter. They've got number 24, Floyd, in. They've also got Torres, Canancer. They've got Crockett in, and now it's going down to inside to number 20. He got blocked, rejected by Hayden Smith. Hayden got up and blocked that one. Good block by him, as that was Hawkins taking it inside, and then Smith rejected it. Clarkrange with the basketball out front. Durham gives it down low to Smith. He'll fire the three. Good. Hayden Smith finally gets one to drop. That one hung on the top of the rim. Gave you a little bit of a suspense there, as now Cumberland County with the ball. Firing up quickly is Canancer. No good. Rebound Connor LaRue. Good board work by Connor. Clarkrange has cut it to 13. They trailed by as many as 16. Durham with the basketball. Works it over to LaRue. LaRue with it. LaRue off to Smith. Smith over now inside to Cottle. Cottle up and good. Good ball movement by the Buffaloes. Connor LaRue, a nice pass into Cottle. Back the other way, Canancer. He'll drive down, send it in the corner. They'll kick it back out front to Torres. Torres will try another three ball. That one's short. Rebound, Connor LaRue. Connor starting to dominate the boards. They'll take it down to Cantrell in the front court. Over to LaRue. LaRue off to Durham. Durham down quickly to Smith. Smith another three long. And Cantrell was in there. And that should be an over the back, I believe, on Torres. As Cantrell had possession, and it is going to go against Cole Torres. Torres had his second. Back in the game, Inman. Also back in the game, Reed. And back into the game comes Floyd back into the game. Clarkrange will trigger from the baseline, trailing by 11. Clarkrange trying to get back in that one, lobs it into Smith. Hayden will take it up. No good. Rebound. Pulled away. Cantrell spins off the glass and good. A little Spinderella from Evan Cantrell, and the Dragons, or the Buffaloes, have cut it down to 9. Back the other way. Inman for a three. He'll end that run. Jackson Inman, first basket of the second quarter. Pushes back to a 12-point lead. Durham with the basketball. Durham in the front court. Down to Smith. Smith back up to Durham. Durham going to drive in, back out, gives it up to Smith. Smith down low. Great pass to Cantrell, but blocked. Great play by Canancer to block the shot. Now Smith will drive, and he'll take draw the foul. And that one's going to go against Devin Lane. That was a good block a moment ago by Canancer, but then Clarkrange gets it back, and Hayden Smith going to step to the charity stripe. Hayden's got 4 on the night now as he drops that one home. We'll have one more. Hayden back at the charity stripe. Don't go anywhere, folks. We got girls actually coming up second tonight, so they'll be playing after the boys' game's over, a little bit after the boys' game's over. That's unusual, but it's going to happen tonight as it's back to a 10-point ball game. Back the other way, Jets with the basketball. Out from Floyd. Floyd got it over to Canancer. Canancer drops it down low and throws it away. Tried to get to Inman, and Coach Shane Money wanted a double dribble, and I'm not sure he shouldn't have got one on that one, but Clarkrange gets it on the turnover. And the Buffaloes can cut it under double digits on this trip down the floor. Clarkrange making a run here in the second quarter. They have outscored Cumberland County now 9-3 in this quarter. Now Smith drives up and he loses the handle line trying to get around the double team. Goes out of bounds, and the Jets will get it right back. Jets will bring it in from the right side. It'll be stepping out. Floyd lobs it into Inman, back to Floyd. Down in the corner to Canancer. Into Reed, back to Canancer. Canancer going to drive in the lane. He's going to have his shot blocked by Smith, and it'll be out of bounds off the Buffaloes. All right, now we got a technical on number 23, Canancer. Canancer pushed Connor LaRue after the miss on the shot, and then he's called for the technical. So Canancer picks up his second, and Clarkrange will have Hayden Smith step to the line to shoot a couple of free throws, and they'll get the ball back. First one. Oh, no good by Hayden. He'll have one more. Hayden, a pretty good free throw shooter. Can cut it to 9 with this one. Hayden's second one. Yep. Clarkrange will get the basketball back. They'll work it in from the far sideline. It will be Cantrell to trigger it. Brings it in to Cottle. 5.5 minutes left to go here in quarter number 2, headed toward halftime, and it's a 9-point Cumberland County lead. And Hayden Smith trying to make it a 6, but no good. Missed the 3, and we're going to have a foul on the back on Cottle. Cottle missed, or Hayden missed the shot, but Cottle went over the back to get it. So Cottle's going to pick up foul number 1. 5:17 left to go here in the quarter. Ball goes down inside this time to number 1, Inman. Now quickly back out to number 12. I'll get his name in a moment. As they'll fire away, and that's Inman for the 3 ball. And let's see. Number 12 is Brandon Woodard in the game. Back the other way come the Buffaloes. Clarkrange with the ball now, trailing by a dozen. They'll give it up to Durham. Durham with the basketball. Over now to Smith. Hayden with the ball. Down into Cottle. Cottle the runner. Good. Cottle was 7 on the night, and it's back to a 10-point ball game. Torres with the basketball. Over now to Woodard. Back to Inman. Now to Lane. They'll swing it out front now to Inman. Left side they'll go to Woodard. And now they'll kick it across, firing up his Inman for a 3. In and out, no good, but there's number 10 to follow it up. That's Reed with an easy tip in. And it's back to a 12-point ball game. Smith with the basketball. Smith throws it away, picked off by Woodard. Woodard gets it up now to Lane. Lane will drive in, put it up, no good. Rebound Torres, and Torres is going to be fouled hard by Connor LaRue. Connor's second of the night. And that'll send Torres to the line. Torres will have a pair of them. He's already got a dozen points on the night. Make it the Baker's dozen at 13. Looking for 14 with this one. Give his team a 14-point advantage with 3:57 to go in the second quarter. Second one, good. Drops both ends of it. And now Smith with the ball. Smith going to long ball it up to Durham. Durham's got a 2-on-1. Gives it over to Cantrell. Cantrell lays it up and in. Great catch, first of all, by Cantrell. Then he was able to lay it in, and we're back to a 12-point ball game. Goes inside to Reed. Reed to turnaround. Reed from the elbow grips it home. And Reed knocking it down, and it's now back to a 14-point ball game. Connor with the basketball, gives it over to Durham. Durham going to work it out front. Josh with the basketball. Josh working out front, goes over left side to Smith. Lobs there, great entrance pass into Cottle, who lays it up and in. Smith, a great pass into Cottle, and Cottle gets the layup. Back the other way, Jets with the basketball. They'll go inside, now outside to Inman. Inman, great drop off the Reed, blocked by Smith, but Hayden's going to be called for it. Hayden's going to pick up his second. Hayden had the block, as that was a nice pass, though, from Inman back over to Reed, and Reed looks like he's got the layup. That free throw is good. That's going to be Reed. Reed got his first one. We'll have one more. And Canancer checks back in the ball game. Ball comes into Cottle. Cottle with the ball. Gives it off to LaRue. LaRue with the ball. And they called that last one on Connor LaRue instead of Hayden Smith. So that's 3 on Connor, only 2 on Hayden. Firing up the 3 now is Hayden, and Hayden will drill it. Hayden Smith from downtown. It's back to an 11-point ball game. Ball goes inside to Inman. Over quickly now to Lane. Lane will take the jumper, and Lane will drain it. 2 points for Devin Lane, and it's a 13-point lead now for Cumberland County. Cantrell with the ball over to LaRue. LaRue off to Durham. Durham will take the jumper, no good. Rebound Cantrell. Kicks it out, picked off though by Reed. Reed long pass out to Canancer. Canancer's got a 1-on-2, but it's going to score anyway. Canancer's got 5 on the night. Clarkrange with the ball. It's LaRue trying to pass it up, knocked away and out of bounds. It's going to be, it'll be Clarkrange basketball here on the left side. And we got timeout before we go any further. Timeout with 2:10 to go here in the first half. It is 46-31, Cumberland County.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charge is not a driver tip.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
Clarkrange basketball to get back underway. It's 2:08 left to go here in the quarter. Durham with the basketball. Durham going to work it left side, give it up to, looks for Cottle. Now can't get to him. Now picks up his dribble, goes over to Cantrell. Cantrell, top of the lane, gives it up to Durham. Durham with the basketball. Durham working it out front, gives it off to Smith. Smith with the ball, drives around, gives it up to Cottle, back over to Smith. Smith off to Cottle. Cottle going to spin, drive in the lane, takes it down the corner, and he's going to get hit. And the ball's going to be taken away by Cumberland County. Up quickly, Woodard in the front court, and he gets in the lane, and that's going to be 4 on Connor LaRue. Connor LaRue's on the verge of extinction, on the brink of extinction on this one. That's going to be 1-1 now for Devin Lane. It'll be Devin Lane at the line. First free throw good. 4 fouls on Connor LaRue now as Devin Lane trying to make this a 17-point ball game, and just like that does. LaRue going to work it in, gives it in this time to Cottle. Cottle likes to walk with it, but comes up now, loses the hand line, it's out of bounds. That's going to bring Cordell back in. Case will check back in the ball game. Cordell come in and Cottle go out. As it will be, I think just got a score from Gary, 18-16, Upperman at the half. With the ball now is the Jets. They'll work it down, can answer inside to Torres, or Inman. Inman, the turnaround jumper's good. Inman with 2 more. It's a 19-point lead now for Cumberland County, their biggest lead of the night. Ball comes up to Cordell. Cordell off to LaRue. LaRue inside to Smith. Smith going to drive, has strip from behind. Good hands by Canancer. They'll give it over to Inman. Inman lobs it up to Canancer, and he puts it up, can't get to go. And is there going to be a foul on that one? Oh, my gosh, there is fouled out. Connor LaRue just fouled out. Connor LaRue fouls out with 58 seconds left to go in the first half. So Connor LaRue fouls out of the ball game. He's done for the night. Free throw by Canancer is no good. Missed the front end of Dick Canancer. He'll have one more. He hits the second one. Canancer gets 1 out of 2. 20-point lead now for Cumberland County, and Clarkrange without Connor LaRue the rest of the night. He is fouled out of the game. Cordell with it. Cordell wide open for the three. No good. Rebound taken away by Cottle. Cottle, the fall-away jumper is good. Anthony Cottle with 2 more. Cottle on the night's got 11. He's in double digits for the Buffaloes. In the front court, Inman goes inside the lane. Lane off to Reed. Reed can answer. Back into Lane. Lane, the turnaround jumper rolls out. Rebound taken away by Reed. No good. And then on the rebound, you got to get Lane over the back. Lane went over 2 that time to get the ball. That had to be an over the back. So I think that'll be a 1-and-1 for the Buffaloes. It'll be Hayden Smith at the line. Range's Connor LaRue fouls out with 58 seconds to go in the first half. He is out of the ball game. He is done for the night. Ends with 6 points. Smith missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Rebound Cantrell, and we're going to foul on Inman. Now that one a little iffy call there against Cumberland County. It didn't look like he actually touched it. It looked like Cantrell fell. It will be Inman coming out. Back in comes Floyd. .9 seconds to go in this first half of this boys game. Now, don't forget the girls going to be playing the second game tonight. So we still got girls action. This is just the boys' first half of the boys game. Cantrell, the free throw, good. Evan knocks down the first one. 51-34, back to a 17-point game. He can catch a 16 with this one. Free throw, Cup. Cantrell hits both ends of it. Now almost a steal by the Buffaloes, taken away by Cumberland County. And we're going to have a timeout called by Cumberland County. Timeout on the floor with 13.5 seconds to go here in the first half. It's 51-35. Buffalo.
This is James Green, your local Twin Lakes security sales consultant. Twin Lakes is more than your local broadband provider. Did you know we also provide security and monitoring services to protect your home, business, and property? No matter what your security needs are or who your internet provider is, we can help. To learn more about our video surveillance, burglary monitoring, or fire protection, give us a call today at 931-528-2005 or by visiting twinlakes.net.
TN number C-0026.
Cumberland County with the ball now, coming up with just under 13 seconds to go. Driving in, they'll kick it out to Lane for a three. No good. Rebound Cottle. Clarkrange should be able to get a shot off. Cottle brings it up and he bounces off the foot of Canancer out of bounds. And now with 1.5 seconds left to go here in the first half, Clarkrange will have time to work it in, but they have to put it up quick. Trailing by 16. They look scramble. Now they're going to throw it up to Cottle, who takes it, and Cottle can't hang on to it. It's out of bounds. That's the end of the first half. At the half, it is Cumberland County 51, Clarkrange 35.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
And welcome back. We're set for the halftime. It's time now for the Showtime Ford halftime stats. That's what I'm trying to say, folks. I'll get spit out here in a minute. And it does appear somebody has put their commercials over mine. So we're going to take another timeout, and we'll be back in just a moment.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
And it's time now for the Showtime Ford halftime stats, brought to you by the good folks at Showtime Ford in Wartburg. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be back with some stats after this.
Hello everybody, this is Bruce Babb, and from all of us here at Showtime Ford, we would like to say Happy New Year's. We have a great selection of new vehicles, including the all-new Bronco. We have pre-owned vehicles starting at $19.95. We have financing for all credit types. We want to earn your business if you're buying a new car, a pre-owned car, or just having some service. We thank all of you for your support and your business and look forward to serving you in 2021. Remember folks, it's go time at Showtime.
Back here at halftime of this one, and at the half, the Clarkrange Buffaloes trail the Cumberland County Jets 51-35. Looking at the stats in this one, Anthony Cottle has 11 points and 1 foul. Connor LaRue has 6 points but has fouled out with 58 seconds to go in that second quarter. He fouls out of the ball game. Josh Durham has 2 points and 1 foul. It was 9 points and 1 foul for Hayden Smith. 6 points for Evan Cantrell, and no fouls for Evan. For the Jets, they got Jackson in with 14 points, 1 foul. 11 points for Jackson Reed and no fouls. 14 points for Cole Torres, 2 fouls. 6 points for Carson Canancer, 1 and 2 fouls. And 4 points for Devin Lane, I should say, and 2 fouls. So that's where we're at right now. We're at halftime of this one, and at the half, Cumberland County leads it 51-35. Back in a few minutes for the start of the second half. Don't go anywhere.
Hello everybody, this is Bruce Babb, and from all of us here at Showtime Ford, we would like to say Happy New Year's. We have a great selection of new vehicles, including the all-new Bronco. We have pre-owned vehicles starting at $19.95. We have financing for all credit types. We want to earn your business if you're buying a new car, a pre-owned car, or just having some service. We thank all of you for your support and your business and look forward to serving you in 2021. Remember, folks, it's go time at Showtime.
And back here where we've got just getting ready for the second half to get underway, and Clarkrange's got a big hole to dig out of there, trailing by 16 to start this second half, trailing at 51-35. It will be Clarkrange basketball to start this. It will be, let's see, I think Clarkrange basketball, but I don't see an official. Has the officials gone for dinner already? And, okay, we're holding up the game now for the officials. Now that they have placed their order at the nearest restaurant, they're ready to come out, and here we go. And now the officials are back on the floor, and we're ready for basketball action. Clarkrange trailing by 16. And here we go. It'll be for the Buffaloes, Durham, Cordell, also Cottle and Cantrell and Smith for the Buffaloes. For the Jets, it's back to their starting lineup of Canancer, Reed. They've got Lane, they've got Inman, and Torres in the ball game. With the ball now is Cottle. Cottle working it out front. Cottle, right side to Cantrell, back to Cottle, over to Smith. Smith on the alley-oop to Cottle. He can't come up with it. Caught one hand, but just couldn't get it laid in. And back to Torres with it. Torres going to spin in the lane and lay it up in. Cole Torres with a spin lays it in, and it's now an 18-point lead for the Jets. Now back the other way, Cordell with the basketball. Case going to bring it into front court. Case works it across the timeline, gives it over to Durham. Durham with the basketball. Out front, Josh Durham. Durham gives it over to Smith. Smith gives it back up to Durham. Back over to Smith. Hayden with the ball goes inside to Cottle. Cottle trying to drive through, kicks it out to Cordell. Cordell for three. It's good. And Case Cordell with the three ball, and it's back now to a 17-point ball game. Back there, they fired up is Inman. No good, but he gets his own rebound. Inman back out front to Torres. Ball goes down the corner lane. Lane with the ball inside to a cutting. Canancer blocked by Smith. Canancer going to go back up, and Canancer's going to be fouled. And they're going to whistle that against Hayden. Hayden Smith picks up his second of the ball game. Clarkrange trailing by 15. At the line, Canancer. Canancer will fire, and Canancer will hit. Find Canancer there. There he is. He's got 7 on the night, looking for number 8. And fires and hits. He hits all of it, and now it is a lead of 17 now for the Jets. Cordell with the ball. Cordell in front court, gives it over to Durham. Durham out front, guarded by Inman. Gives it over to Cantrell. Cantrell off to Cordell. Now down in the corner, they'll go to Durham. Durham going to lob it underneath Smith, but coming back and taking it away was Canancer. Canancer going to take it on the run. Canancer drives through, has his pass knocked out of bounds, and it'll remain Cumberland County ball. Cumberland County leading 55-38. They'll lob it in out front to Lane. Lane with the ball over to Inman. Inman off to Torres. Torres for a three, and that's good. Cole Torres now with 19 on the night. Back the other way, Durham with the basketball. Josh front court. Looks inside. Don't forget girls action coming up next, folks. We had boys first tonight. With the ball is Cottle, or now back to Durham, down into Cottle. Cottle going to take it and lay it up, no good. Cottle had the little short jumper, hit the back of the rim, come off, and Cumberland County with a 20-point lead in the ball. Can answer with it over to Torres. Torres for another three, and that's good. Cole Torres got 22 now on the night. And Clarkrange with the ball, trailing now by 23. Front court comes Cordell. He's going to be trapped, but he gets it off to Cottle. Cottle going to drive down, gives it out to Cantrell, back to Smith. Smith will fire up the three, no good. Rebound taken away by Reed. Reed gets it out quickly to Canancer. Canancer down to Torres. Torres a little jumper way off the mark. A rebound brought down by Cantrell. Cantrell's pass knocked up in the air, stolen by Torres over to Inman, and Inman's going up to lay it up and in. Inman looked like he's going to go for the stub, but just laid it in. Clarkrange the other way, and Cottle's going to travel with it. Cottle stutter stepped and turns it over, and Coach Monday wants a timeout. Timeout on the floor, 4:45 to go in the third. It's 63-38, Cumberland County.
At Southeastern Drywall and Construction, we combine years of experience, craftsmanship, and passion to deliver high-quality, high-value residential and commercial remodeling, renovation, new construction, including metal and wood framing, drywall, insulation, acoustical ceilings, and more. We make sure every detail of construction is done to your specifications. Call Southeastern Drywall and Construction at 931-267-5435. Now hiring experienced carpenters. Call 931-267-5435.
Back to action. Clarkrange now trailing by 25 as the Jets starting to open up here in the third quarter. Torres coming out red hot in this quarter. He's got 8 in the quarter. And he's got the basketball. He'll walk it slowly across the timeline. Gives it over to Inman right side. Inman back to Torres. Now down to Lane inside to Torres. Torres a little jumper underneath. Gets it to go. Inman with 2 more. He's got 18 on the night. As in the front court comes Durham. Durham gets it in and looks for some help. Gives it over to Smith. Hayden with the basketball. Hayden Works it down inside to Cottle. Cottle drives in, gives it out to Cantrell for a three. No good. Rebound pulled by Lane, and here come the Jets. Lane turning on the Jets, kicks it down the corner now to Reed. Back up front to Torres for a three. Good. Torres has just been tearing it up from beyond the arc. As Durham with the basketball. Durham coming up on the run. Gets in the front court, gets away, gives it off to Cottle. Down to Cordell. Cordell for a three. Case with a big basket. Good shot by Cordell. Long pass in the front court. Can answer. Drives in the lane. Little laner up and good. Can answer gets two more. He's got double digits. And just got word from Gary Hall. It's 28-28 at the end of three with York and Upperman. And now we're going to get a complete substitution for Clarkrange. They're going to bring in just like Housley into the game, Reagan into the game, Jonah Durham in the game, Chris Beatty. And also in the game is Lane Bird. Clarkrange with total substitution here. They'll give it over to Jonah Durham. Jonah Durham back up to Beatty. Off to Reagan. Down the corner to Lane. Inside to Housley. Can't handle the pass. And Cumberland County comes away with it. Long pass up to Canancer. And Canancer going to drive. And what's the call on this one? They're going to whistle that one against Canancer. Good job again by Xander Reagan to take the charge. Cumberland County going to swing in some new kids as well. They're going to bring Crockett and also back in the game. Who else besides Crockett's come back in the game? Crockett and, let's see, number 30 in the game. That is Hawkins. Beatty with the ball over now to Bird. Back up front to Jonah Durham. Jonah with the basketball. Goes over left side to Reagan. Reagan with the ball. Reagan going to drive in, kick down to Lane. Bird for a three ball. Lane knocks down the three. Back the other way, Clarkrange on defense as Inman puts up the three, no good. Rebound by Crockett out to Floyd. Floyd for a three, no good. Rebound to Inman, and Inman will bring it out. Long pass over to Torres. Torres another three. He missed one. Rebound Hawkins, so he'll get another attempt, Will Torres, and he'll drain that one. Torres with the basket. As now with the ball is Durham. Durham with the basketball. Durham kicks it down, and he loses the handle line and goes out of bounds. And it will be Cole Torres to work it in. They'll give it in this time to Woodard, who checks into the ball game. Woodard in. Woodard gives it over to Floyd. Floyd for a three, no good. Rebound brought down and give it over to Xander Reagan. Reagan with the basketball. Reagan off to Durham. Durham looking to drive. Durham puts it up short. Rebound pulled by Housley up, no good. Rebound this time by Beatty out to Durham. Durham can't handle the pass. Now it's going to be over and back. Clark it over, trailing by 29. Cumberland County still with some of their starters in the game. Might want to get some of those kids out and give them a break. As now driving in Floyd, no good. Rebound tipped out by Hawkins. Over quickly, they'll get to Torres. Torres with the basketball. Torres down the corner, back up front now to Woodard. Woodard going to drive in, floater, no good. Rebound pulled away by Housley. To Reagan. Reagan long pass up to Beatty, going to be tipped away. Good hands by Floyd to get back and get a paw on it. Batted out of bounds. Minute 17 left to go here in the third quarter. 73-44. Also, want to remind you that Gary Hall says 28 all at the end of three for York. Free throw no good, or shot no good, I should say, by Bird. Rebound pulled away by Cumberland County. Woodard with the basketball. Gives it over to Torres. Torres off to Floyd. Back to Torres. Torres the jumper. No good. Rebound Xander Reagan. Reagan will bring it for the Buffaloes. Reagan with the basketball. Xander gives it over to Durham. Durham inside to Housley. Housley back out front to Beatty. Beatty will drive in. Kick it over to Reagan. Reagan with it. Out front to Durham. Durham with the ball. Got to 43 seconds, goes inside to Housley. Now back into Housley. Housley, a turnaround jumper, good. Bradley Housley with his first two of the ball game. 30 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Torres with the ball, goes inside out to Floyd. Now back to Torres. Torres goes inside quickly down in the corner to Floyd for a three, and Floyd gets his first basket of the night. 76-46, a 30-point ball game. Now Xander Reagan drives the other way, puts it up, no good. Can't get the drop. Rebound Durham. Durham's going to put it back up, and no good at the buzzer, and that's the end of three. End of three, it is Cumberland County 76, Clarkrange 46.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With Meta3 Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
Big news, Condition Heating and Cooling will be taking on a new image in 2021. Starting at the beginning of the year, we will be changing our name to Eco Heating and Air Solutions. Don't worry, we're still the same great company with the same great people, owners, and pricing. We're just switching things up a bit so that our name fits our goals and standards in providing heating and air conditioning services that benefit both our community and our environment. We look forward to many more years serving our loyal customers. Don't hesitate to give us a call for all your HVAC needs. Call Eco Heating and Air Solutions today and learn about our Eco Platinum Peace of Mind.
And back here, Cumberland County had the ball to start this this final frame, and they missed the jumper. And now Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll work it down to Chris Beatty. Beatty with the ball. Goes inside to Housley and right through Housley's hands as it goes out of bounds. And Cumberland County with the basketball. For Cumberland County, you got Canancer. You've got also still in the game, you've got number 30, you've got Hawkins, you've got number 3, and number 3 is going to be fouled. That is Crockett going to be fouled by Xander Reagan. Xander picks up his first personal. 7:22 left to go here in the game. A 30-point lead by Cumberland County. Ball comes into Woodard. Woodard goes inside, stolen away by Chris Beatty. Beatty with the steal. Gets it over to Reagan. Reagan with the basketball. Reagan tried to go underneath to Housley. Tipped up in the air by Canancer. Over quickly. They'll bring it to Woodard. Woodard, long pass down the corner to Canancer. Canancer going to drive the lane. Takes a double pumper, and he's going to be hammered by Durham. Durham's going to pick up his first. Jonah has one now. Cumberland County going to work it in. They'll work it into Floyd. Floyd will fire the three and drain it. Floyd with his second three ball of the night, and it's a 33-point game, and Clarkrange dangerously close to the mercy rule in this one. Reagan with the basketball goes inside to Housley, and Housley can't handle the pass, and it goes the other way. Cumberland County's Floyd in the front court, pulls the shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, now has it knocked away, but Canancer comes up with it. Canancer kicks it out to Woodard. Woodard going to fire the three, no good. Rebound is by Bird, and Bird's out. It's going to be knocked away and out of bounds. Coming in for the Jets is number 33, Hollingsworth. And Canancer will sit down. Probably seen the last of Canancer and Inman, I'm going to think anyway. Torres also going to done for the night. With the ball, Jonah Durham. Durham gives it out front to Beatty. Beatty with the basketball. Beatty leaves it for Reagan. Reagan, Xander comes around the back with it, dribbles in, kicks it out front to Durham. Durham going to fire the three, no good. Rebound Beatty. Beatty had the lane just to lay it back up, didn't do it. Driving down in now will be Durham. Durham will drive baseline, fire up another one, no good. Rebound pulled by 33, Hollingsworth. Gives it over to Woodard, and Woodard will walk it up. Woodard down in the corner now. They'll go inside to Floyd. Floyd, the turnaround's good. Floyd with two more, and that starts the mercy rule, folks. And from this point on, the clock will run. and will run quickly. Front court, Reagan. Reagan gives it over to Bird. Bird down to Beatty, back to Bird. Now over to Reagan. Reagan will fire the three. Good. X-Man with his first basket of the night. 81-49. Back the other way. Cumberland County with the ball. Floyd will go inside. They'll drop it off down low to 33. Hollingsworth kicks it out to Woodard, who gets the two. Woodard with two on the night. Under 5 minutes to go in this one. Girls action coming up next. Reagan going to pull another three. Almost had that one go, but bounces off. And Cumberland County comes away with the rebound. Front court comes the Jets. Woodard gives it over to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth will leave it down low for Floyd, and Floyd will lay it in. Might be time to take Floyd out of the game, folks. And we're going to have a travel, I believe. Actually, just a substitution. Got a substitution coming in. In the game comes number 32. That is Isaiah Scarborough. Also in the ball game comes Tucker McAnally and Dylan Williams. Cumberland with the ball. And now Tinch, Stover, and Hayes getting ready to check in. Firing up Beatty for a three. Good. Chris Beatty knocks down the three. As we're going to have a quick substitution. Here comes some more in. Beatty comes out, Durham comes out, and Reagan comes out. And Housley comes out as well. So it will be McAnally with the basketball for Cumberland County. Takes it over left side now, driving down baseline, number 33, Hollingsworth. Back up front to Woodard. Woodard gives it down to McAnally. McAnally goes inside. The big guy, he tries to drop it off inside. It's going to be knocked away and out of bounds off Cumberland County. Tried to get it to number 32, Scarborough, but Scarborough couldn't handle the pass. It'll be Bird with, or actually it's going to be Beatty with the ball. Beatty drives in, loses the handle and gives it over to Tinch. Tinch back to Cumberland County with the basketball. It'll be worked over to Tinch. Tinch with the ball. Tinch going to drive down, gives it off to Hayes. Hayes tries to go inside. It's going to be a foul underneath on Woodard. Woodard going to pick up the foul. It'll be to Tinch. Tinch with the basketball. Tinch looking to work it in. Tinch gives it in to Bird. Back over quickly. They'll give it off to Hayes. Hayes back out front now to Tinch. Jay with the basketball. Drives down, cut off. Kicks it out front to Bird. Bird with the ball. Down the corner to Hayes. Hayes with the ball. Gavin gives it back up to Bird. Down to 2 minutes to go in this one. Bird throws it away. Taken away by Woodard. And we're going to have a substitution for Cumberland County. Coming in now is going to be number 11 is going to come into the game. And number 34, that is Talent and Isles. They'll try to lob it in underneath. They throw it away and picked off by Clarkrange. Back the other way comes Cumberland County. Bird with the ball. Gives it over to Beatty. Beatty gives it off now to Hayes. Back out front to Tinch. Tinch off to Beatty. Beatty with the basketball. Beatty's going to be fouled. Going to be hand checked by McAnally. Tucker picks up his first of the ball game. And clock continues to run, so it's going very quickly. Bird going to fire the three out of the corner. No good. Rebound taken away by number 44, and we're going to have a foul on Clarkrange. And I think they called that one, I believe, on Stover, if I'm not mistaken. Cumberland County with the basketball. They'll work it down inside, knocked away, almost stolen. It is stolen. Stover comes up with it. They'll get it out quickly to Beatty. Beatty with the basketball. Beatty drives down, backs it out, gives it up now to Hayes. Hayes with the ball, lobs it underneath to Stover, and Stover's hit, and Stover's down. Stover's hurt. His leg, he come up gimpy on that left leg. He is hurting. And he's going to have to come out. Stover's going to have to come out, and Cordell will check back in. Case will come in for the last 46 seconds. Cumberland County with the basketball. McAnally coming in the front court, kicks it down the corner. They'll go inside to the big guy. Can't get the shot off. He'll swing it over. Down to 36 seconds. They'll give it up to McAnally. McAnally going to drive in. Dumps it low to 44. He'll fire the jumper good. 44, Williams with the basket. Back the other way comes Clarkrange now, trailing 87-52. Back the other way, Cordell's going to be fouled by McAnally. McAnally went for the steal, gets the foul. And they're going to give it over to Beatty. Beatty with the ball. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. And Cordell will fire it up. No good, and that's your ball game. Cumberland County comes in here and hammers Clarkrange. Your final 87-52. Clarkrange falls to Cumberland County. Don't go away. We'll be back to look at this one. Also, we got girls game coming up. Don't go anywhere.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charges not a driver tip.
Back here at Clarkrange High School, where the Buffaloes fall here tonight by a final of 87-52. Tough night for Clarkrange as they fall to Cumberland County here tonight. And your final was 87-52. Let's take a look, see if I can get some. I don't have my stats figured up. Trying to send some scores. Clarkrange got 11 points from Anthony Cottle, 6 for Connor LaRue, 2 for Josh Durham, 9 in the game for Hayden Smith, 6 for Evan Cantrell, 6 for Case Cordell, 3 in the game for Chris Beatty, 3 in the game for Xander Reagan, 2 in the game for Bradley Housley, and 3 in the game for Lane Bird was the scoring for the Buffaloes. Cumberland County got 18 from Jackson Inman, 11 from Jackson Reed, 27 for Cole Torres, and they got, 6-10 for Carson Canancer. They got 10 for Adam Floyd, and they got 9 in the game for Devin Lane, 2 for Dylan Williams, 2 in the game for Brandon Woodard. Cumberland County wins at 87-52 as they roll over the Buffaloes here tonight. And a tough loss for Clarkrange, but Clarkrange got a few big game coming up tomorrow night. That's going to be one of those that Clarkrange is going to be a really big game tomorrow night. So hopefully they have a little bit of rest for that one before they head into action tomorrow night with what should be a good one with the Gordonsville Tigers and Lady Tigers. Just got word York and Upperman going into overtime, tied at 38 apiece. Got a good one brewing out there as here not quite that close as Clarkrange falls 87-52. Don't go away. We're going to take a timeout now for a few songs, and then we'll be back to get girls action underway here in just a little while. Don't go anywhere. As it's Clarkrange and Cumberland County. Normally at this time we'd be doing the boys game right now, but due to the switching it around, we got girls action second. So it's Clarkrange and Cumberland County in this one. And the Clarkrange boys, of course, just got beat 69. They got beat 87-52. So now the Lady Buffaloes trying to try to pick up their 18th win of the season if they can come away with a win here. They're taking on Cumberland County now. In some history between these two teams, Clarkrange is 39-17 under Coach Lamar Rogers against the Cumberland County Jets. Last year, Clarkrange won both 79-55, 63-28. And earlier this year, York beat Cumberland County 46-33. So that's only really we can kind of match them to each other. Both of them played Cookville. Clarkrange beat Cookville. Cumberland County lost. Livingston, Clarkrange won. Cumberland County lost. Monterey, both teams won. Pickett County, Clarkrange won. Cumberland County lost. White County both lost. And Stone Memorial, Clarkrange split. And Cumberland County won both matchups. Well, we're getting set for starting lineups here now. And first up for the visitors from Cumberland County, they will start with Narissa Scarborough. Number 23, Abby Houston. Number 24, Georgia Anderson. Number 32, that is Emery Barragona. And your final starter is number 10. And we'll get that in just a moment. Right now, the house lights go down and the spotlight goes up as it's time for to meet York. Clarkrange, Lady Buffaloes. Lady Buffaloes. Getting some, I think we're having a little bit of problem. And Kevin, some people are saying we're not getting audio on our cable, so I'm not sure what that is. But the Lady Buffaloes will start with the Matador, Maddie Bush. They also will start tonight with senior number 12, the electrifying one, Lexi Pierce. And starting at center, she is the Mantis, Chloe Howard. And your final starters for tonight are number 24, Kaylee, number 0, Cassie. Snake Eyes, folks, as they are the Mundy twins. And once you roll Snake Eyes, you lose, folks. Don't wait ifs, ands, or buts. They're under the direction of Coach Lamar Rogers. And Coach McWilliams coaching the Lady Jets, of course, is the son of Bobby McWilliams and Dana McWilliams from down at Upperman. And let's see, I was trying to think which one of the numbers I didn't get for Cumberland County. I think number 44, Jalen Baldwin, going to be starting tonight. A little different lineup than the last time we saw him. Of course, it's been a while since we saw him back early in the season against York. And hopefully we'll get set to get underway here. It's time to line them up, tip it off, and get it on. Howard going to jump against Baldwin. Here we go. The Lady Buffaloes and the Lady Jets in the nightcap here. And the opening tip belongs to the Lady Jets, but going out of bounds with it, it'll be Clarkrange basketball. Going out of bounds with it was Scarborough. So Scarborough stepped out of bounds with it, and Clarkrange gets it to start the game. Lady Buffaloes with the basketball. It'll be Cassie Mundy over to Pierce. Pierce inside to Howard, back up to Cassie. Cassie for a three. Go ahead and write that one down. Cassie Mundy with a three ball. And now the inbounds pass is going to be knocked out of bounds as Clarkrange at full court pressure. Okay, 48 all now. Upperman and York going into double overtime in that boys matchup. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds as Anderson tries to work it in. Pierce got a paw on it, bats it out of bounds, and it's a 3-0 Lady Buffalo lead as they'll work it in this time to the big girl Baldwin. Baldwin, long pass up into front court to Matt. Or that is Houston. My spelling, my writing's so bad, folks. Can't even read my own writing. With the basketball now out front is Scarborough. Scarborough working down to Anderson. Anderson with the basketball. Anderson looking down low for Baldwin. Back out front now to Scarborough. Into Barragona. Barragona, you got to stay on her now. Baldwin will take the little short jumper. No good. A rebound, Clarkrange. Long pass out to Mundy. Cassie Mundy with the basketball. Cassie works it down, gives it out to Howard. Howard will try the three ball. That one won't go. Rebound taken away and tied up. Good job there by Lexi Pierce. Getting in, tying up number 23, Houston. It will be, I think it should be Clarkrange ball because actually Cumberland County had the ball on that first but went out of bounds with it. So either way, it's going to be Cumberland County with the ball. They'll work it down the court to Houston, and Houston, going to have to deal with that one because she just got some rejection as Howard swats that one in the cheap seats. Anderson will trigger it in. Anderson works it in to number 32, Barragona. Barragona is a scorer, folks. She'll give it over to Scarborough. Scarborough has stolen by Howard. Howard out quickly to Cassie, and Cassie Monday will lay it up and in. Lady Buffalo's up by a nickel. And coming up quickly with it will be Cumberland County. They're trying to work it up. Barragona trying to get into the front court. He gets it right back. Barragona gets in the front court, drives down, gives it off to Anderson. Back to Barragona for a 3-ball. Good. Barragona drills that one. Barragona's a shooter, folks. She can fill it up quick. Back to a 2-point ball game. Cassie Monday ball. Long pass down to Howard. Howard will drive in, puts it up, no good. Rebound Baldwin. Baldwin gives it out to Barragona, and Barragona will bring it. Clarkrange missing the shot. Now down low, they'll go to Baldwin. Baldwin double teamed, has it knocked out of bounds. Try to throw it over Howard. Howard swats it out of bounds. 5-3 early. Barragona to bring it in, works it into Baldwin. Baldwin's going to try to pass it out, stolen by Cassie Monday. Cassie long pass to Kaylee. Kaylee will lay it up and good. Kaylee Monday with 2. And the Lady Buffalo speed again, taking it away. Now up quickly comes Cumberland County. In the front court will come Houston. Houston over quickly. Number 12 puts it up, no good. Rebound going to be a foul on Cumberland County's Anderson. They say Anderson went over the back, so Georgia Anderson picks up her first. Georgia Anderson, the niece of former Clarkrange great Denise Anderson from way back in the day, folks. She wouldn't like for me to say that, I'm sure. As with the basketball, Clarkrange works it down low to Howard. Howard out quickly to Pierce. Pierce for a 3. Count it. The electrifying one with her first basket of the night. And the Lady Buffalo's up by 7. Barragona with the ball stolen by Cassie Monday. Cassie with the steal. Works it down in the baseline. Now drives all the way and lays it up and good. Cassie Monday just too quick. Blows right by the defense, lays it up and in. The Lady Buffaloes take a 9-point lead as it's 12-3 with 4:56 to go in the first.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
Back to action now, and coming in for Cumberland County is 00 Buffkin. Madison Buffkin checks into the ball game. As ball comes up to Barragona. Barragona trying to get in the front court. Throws it over this time to number 3 who's in the game. That is Baldwin. Baldwin gives it up to Barragona. Back over to Buffkin. Buffkin actually traveled with. Now Monday knocked to the floor, and that one's going to be knocked away. Saved in by Howard, and it's going to be ran down by Monday. Cassie over to Chloe. Chloe on up to Maddie. Maddie wasn't quite ready for it, but gets the basketball. Takes down to Cassie. Cassie going to blow by and lay it up, no good. And on the rebound, we got a jump ball between Buffkin and Monday. And it goes to Clarkrange on the alternating possession. Clarkrange will keep it on their own end with 4:25 left to go here in quarter number 1. 12-3 Lady Buffaloes early. Ball comes into Howard. Howard out to Monday. Down in the corner to Cassie. Monday. Cassie goes inside to Howard. Howard, the little turnaround jumper will go. Chloe Howard with her first basket of the night, and the Lady Buffaloes up by 11. Barragona with the ball, looking for some help. Long pass on up into front court to number 20, Josie Smith. Gets it back to Barragona, and Barragona's going to be fouled by Cassie Monday. Cassie picks up her first, team's first. It'll be Buffkin to work it in. Buffkin gives it into Barragona. Barragona's going to be fouled by Kaylee. So Cassie and Kaylee pick up quick fouls. Once again, York boys in overtime. Second overtime now with Upperman. That's still game was tied at 48 all after the first overtime. Still waiting on an update on that one. Hopefully we'll get another update in a few minutes as York playing a really tough game. Now driving in, putting it off the grass is Smith. No good. Rebound knocked away. Bush comes up with it. Maddie with the basketball. And Maddie's going to be hand-checked by Barragona. Emory Barragona picks up the personal. 14-3. Clarkrange with the 11-point advantage. 3:48 to go here in the first quarter. And Cumberland County with some substitution. 34 in the game is Shelby Smith. They got Shelby and Josie Smith both in the ball game. Ball goes over to Money. Money long pass over to Pierce. Pierce with the ball. Pierce off to Cassie. Down low to Howard. Howard fighting to get it, and she's going to be tied up. And on the alternate possession, it belongs to Cumberland County. Clarkrange with a turnover. Buffkin with the basketball. Buffkin going to work it in this time to Emory Barragona. She'll bring it up. Barragona pulls up now, kicks it cross court to Baldwin. Baldwin down the corner, throws it away. Picked off by Cassie Mundy. Cassie with the basketball. Cassie in the front court to Kaylee. Kaylee a long three. No good. Rebound pulled down by the Lady Jets, and now they throw it away, taken away by Cassie Mundy. She'll lay it up, and she's going to be hit hard by Buffkin. Buffkin hits her hard, and Mundy goes hard to the floor, but she gets up. Buffkin didn't look like she's going for the ball. I'm kind of surprised that wasn't an intentional foul there because it looked like she's really going after the ball. Cassie Mundy at the line. First one's good. Cassie already with 8 in the quarter. Looking for 9. Has got it. 9 in the quarter. Buffkin with the basketball, works it into Barragona. Barragona splits the defense. Barragona going to bring it on the run, drives all the way down, kicks it out to Josie Smith, back up front now to Buffkin. Buffkin with the ball. Buffkin working out front, having trouble. Now Buffkin loses it in the backcourt. She touches, it's over and back. And it is as Buffkin can't keep the dribble, loses it into the backcourt, and now Clarkrange with the basketball after the turnover. It'll be coming in the ball game. Pyle's getting ready to come in. Stowers, going to check in. Ball worked down the corner to Pierce inside to Bush. Bush lays it up and in. Nice pass. Nice cut by Bush to get the basket. And we got a timeout called by the Lady Jets. Lady Jets take a timeout. Clarkrange on top, 18-3. 2.5 to go here in the first quarter.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clarkrange Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Ventures Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
Well, it took double overtime, but Upperman holds off York to win 55-52. A big win for Upperman. They move back into the top slot in District 8 AA. And now a tough loss for York as the York, really that Canyon County loss a few weeks ago really comes back to haunt the Dragons now. As Upperman with the advantage in the district. With the basketball, Josie Smith in front court. Looks inside, gives it off to Barragona, and Barragona's going to be fouled. And that'll either go against Howard or it will go against Chloe. That'll be her first of the ball game. And at the line will be Emory Barragona. Barragona has all of Cumberland County's whole 3 points. Now make it 4. She rolls that one and drops it home. And that stops the bleeding for the minute for the Lady Jets as they'll have one more. Barragona's second is good. Barragona with all 5 of Cumberland County's points, and then it's 18-5 ball game. Cassie Mundy with the ball. Kicks it down low to Howard. Howard's going to have to block from behind, but gets it back and just sticks it home. Howard with the basket. Clarkrange up now by 15. They'll get to Buffkin. Buffkin's going to send it over this time to Baldwin. Baldwin in the front court. Baldwin travels with it. Clarkrange will work it in. Coming in for Cumberland County will be the other Baldwin. Jalen Baldwin replaces number 3, Grace Baldwin. And back in the game comes number 12, Scarborough. Clarkrange with the ball. Cassie, right side, goes cross court now to Stowers. Stowers inside. They'll drop a great pass from Mackenzie Powell. Big Mac with the drop off to Howard, and Howard gets the deuce. Barragona with the basketball. Barragona looking for some help. Long pass up in the front court to Josie Smith. Down low to Baldwin. Baldwin puts it up, no good. Good job by Stowers to come in and make her change her shot. And Clarkrange comes away with Kaylee with it. Kaylee kicks it down the corner to Cassie. Cassie going to bring it out, and we're going to have a ball knocked out of bounds by Barragona. Clarkrange up by 17. Ball works in this time to Monday. Now over to Stowers. Stowers cross courts it over to Kaylee. Kaylee for a 3. That's good. Clarkrange up 25-5 now. Long pass in the front court to Josie Smith. Josie Smith gives it up to Barragona. Barragona now off to Scarborough. Down the corner, they'll fire it up. The 3 was number 23, and there's Powell with the rebound, as that was Houston couldn't get it to go. Clarkrange the other way. Stowers for 3. Good. Addie Stowers, the freshman, drills the 3 ball, and it's 28-5 now. Cumberland County shell-shocked here in this one. They're looking for some help. They'll give it over to Houston. Now long pass back up to Barragona. Barragona down to Baldwin, and Baldwin will score this time. That is Jalen Baldwin, gets 2 in the game. And with 30 seconds left to go, Clarkrange up by 21. Clarkrange going to go for the last shot. Clarkrange up 28-7. Clarkrange boys losing tonight. Your final in that one was 87-52. Upperman boys beat York in double overtime, 55-52. And Clarkrange girls now on top by 21 here in the first quarter. They'll start their offense now. They'll kick it down low to Howard. Howard to turn around. Jumper is good. Howard with 2 more, and that's the end of one. End of one. It's Clarkrange 30, Cumberland County 7.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
When you need the right gear, Hall Sports and Outdoors in Jamestown is where you go.
Hall Sports and Outdoors, they've got all the new brands and styles you need.
Stop in at the new Hall Sports and Outdoors, Jamestown, at the corner of South Main and Livingston Avenue, across from the historic courthouse.
This week's special at Hall Sports and Outdoors, all Under Armour in stock, on sale, 10, 25, 50, and up to 75% off.
Here we go, second quarter. Clarkrange dominating that first quarter. They lead it 30-7 as they have jumped on Cumberland County. Cumberland County just had trouble getting the ball up the court. Clarkrange is going to, actually it's going to be Clarkrange basketball to start this quarter. Clarkrange comes back with the Mundy twins, Bush, Pierce, and Howard. For Cumberland County, it's Barragona. You've got also in the game Houston. You've got Baldwin. You've got number 12, that is Scarborough, and number 20, Josie Smith. Clarkrange with the ball. Bush down the corner to Kaylee for 3. No good. Rebound rims out. Baldwin with the basketball. Baldwin gets it up out to Smith. Smith back to Baldwin. Baldwin over to Smith. Smith with the ball down the right side to Houston. Houston double teamed, and Houston's going to be tied up. Good hustle by Maddie Bush to tie it up. It'll be Cumberland County basketball on the alternating possession, as set to bring it in will be Houston. Houston looking, gets it into Scarborough. Scarborough leaves it for Barragona. Back to Scarborough. Scarborough wide open for the 3, and she short arms that one. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll be Clarkrange basketball. Clarkrange with the ball and the lead. They'll work it up quickly, or actually just walk it up this time. They're in no hurry as Cassie Mundy with the basketball. Clarkrange's got Gordonsville tomorrow night, and then on Saturday night's a big one as the Pekin County Lady Bobcats come to town. As that one should be a good one, and we'll have that one on Facebook Saturday night. Now, Cassie going to fire the three. She faked the pass, then fires the three and drills it. Back the other way, Barragona with the ball. Gives it over to Josie Smith. Back to Barragona. Inside the Baldwin. Baldwin going to send it down now to Houston. Houston gives it up to Barragona. Barragona with it, and we're going to have a foul on Clarkrange. That'll go against Cassie Money. That'll be her second personal. A win tomorrow night by Clarkrange seals that number one spot in the district for the Lady Buffaloes. And they pretty much manhandled Gordonsville the past few years, so Clarkrange in good shape right now. Now a steal by Kaylee Money. Kaylee going to drive and lay it up and good. Kaylee with two more. She's got 7. And the Lady Buffaloes out to a 35-7 lead, Dave. Let's see, what is it, 5 times? I don't know what 5 times is. It quadrupled. It's 5-dupled, I guess. That's now back the other way. Baldwin going to put it up. She's going to score her second basket of the night. So Jalen Baldwin with 2 now. It's 35-9. Clarkrange with the basketball. Leading by 26. Ball goes over to Howard in the corner. Back out front to Cassie. Cassie will fire the 3 and drill it. Cassie was 6 in the quarter, 15 in the game. As Clarkrange up now by 29. Cumberland County High has to wonder what they ran into here, as now Scarborough puts up the shot way off the mark. Rebound ran down by Cassie Mundy. Mundy with the basketball. Long pass in the front court. They'll work it up to Bush. Bush over to Pierce. Pierce with the ball. Down in the corner to Cassie Mundy. She'll drive through. Send it out to Kaylee, and that's going to be too high. Go out for hands out of bounds. And it will be worked in County after the Clarkrange turnover. And Georgia Anderson returns in the lineup for the Lady Buffaloes. Working it up will be Houston. Houston with the basketball. Houston going to be double teamed. Gets it over to Barragona. Now off to Baldwin. Baldwin down the corner to Scarborough. She'll fire another 3. No good. Rebound pulled by Clarkrange's Kaylee Mundy. And looks like Sales getting ready to come off the bench. Kaylee gives it over to Maddie. Maddie tried to work it down low, but it's knocked out of bounds. Good hands that time by Houston. And the Stowers getting ready to come back in. Also Powell getting ready to come back in. 5 minutes going quarter. Kaylee will come out. Cassie will come out. Howard will come out and get a little bit of a break. Clarkrange up by 29. They'll work it in to Stowers. Stowers over to Pierce. Pierce back to Stowers. Stowers wide open for a 3. Off the front end, no good. Follow up though by Mackenzie Powell's good. Big Mac with her first 2 of the ball game, and it's 40-9 now. Clarkrange ball comes down the corner this time to Baldwin. Baldwin looking for some help. Grace Baldwin. Grace Baldwin with the ball gives it over now to Houston. Houston long past the Barragona for a 3. No good. Rebound tipped around and still on the floor. Coming out with it, Barragona gets the basketball. They'll give it over now to Grace Baldwin. Back to Barragona. Barragona back to Grace Baldwin. Baldwin looking to drive in, gives it over to Barragona. Barragona down the corner to Anderson. Anderson goes inside, throws it away. Picked off by Casey Sales. Sales got a one-on-one, goes over to Bush. Bush with the ball. Off to Pierce. Pierce for a 3. Right it down. The electrifying one was 6 in the game. 43-9 now as the Cumberland County Jets, I think they've got to feel like their engines have fell off at this point as they're trailing 43-9. Quickly Anderson for a 3. That one's no good. Rebound Maddie Bush. Bush got a 2-on-1. Bush going to hold it up. Now gets it out to Stowers. Stowers for a 2. No good. Rebound Sales, though. Good job by Casey. Gives it over to Powell. Powell with the ball. Off to Sales. Sales with the basketball. Sales working around. Gives it over down to Pierce. Pierce with the ball. Out front now to Bush. Bush down the corner to Stowers. Stowers going to drive around, kick it out to Pierce for another 3. No good. Rebound taken away by Powell. Powell goes up. Powell's going to be hammered. Houston had it taken away by Powell, and Powell went back up when Houston whacked her. So Houston picks up foul number 1. And at the line will be Powell. Powell will have a pair of them here. First one rolls and drops. A little line drive on that one. Back in comes Buffkin, and back in comes Shelby Smith as Anderson and Baldwin check out. Second one, nothing but cup for McKenzie. She's got 4 in the game. Back the other way, Baragona, 3 minutes, 10 seconds left to go here in the first half of play. Clarkrange on top 45-9 as the Mundy Twins and Howard return to the lineup here in a minute. Ball goes over to Baldwin, Grace Baldwin that is, now off to Baragona. Baragona way out front. Gives it up to Baldwin. Baldwin inside to Smith. Back out to Baldwin. Over quickly to Houston. Houston going to fire it up, and Houston's going to be fouled by Lexi Pierce, and that'll be 3 for Houston. Houston going to go to the line for 3. 45-9. Still 45-9. She misses the front end of it. Hit the back of the iron. A little too line drive on that. Needs a little more arch on it. She'll step back to the charity stripe. It'll be up. It'll be good. Much better looking stroke on that one. Pierce comes out. Powell comes out. Bush comes out. Still at the line will be Houston for her third free throw. And Houston missed the third one as well, so she was 1 out of 3. And back come the Lady Buffaloes. Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll give it over to Monday. Monday cross-courts it to Sales, but actually Jackie Cravens was wide open over there. I don't know why he caught that one. He should have took the shot. Back in the game now will come number 2 in the game. We're actually in the game, Tia Swallows. Swallows in for the first time. Swallows comes across the timeline, throws it, and it's knocked out of bounds and out of play off of Howard. And Howard tips it out of bounds. Buffkin looking to work it in. Buffkin gives it in to Baldwin. Grace Baldwin gives it over to Buffkin. Buffkin down to Smith. Smith will drive in, put it up and score. Shelby Smith with her first 2 of the ball game. 45-12. Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll give it over to Monday. Back over to Cassie. Cassie for a 3. No good. Rebound. Stowers had it, just couldn't hang on to it. It was out of bounds off of Stowers. It'll be Cumberland County basketball with 2 minutes and 3 seconds to go, trailing by 33. Back the other way, they'll work it inside to Smith. Smith going to take the little jumper. No good. Rebound pulled away by Sells. Sells tried a long ball. That one slipped out of her hands. And coming away with it was Cumberland County. Quickly to Houston. Houston for a 3, and Houston drains the long 3 ball. She's got 4 in the half. 98 seconds, I should say, left to go here in the first half. Clarkrange with a commanding lead in this one by 30. They'll work it over down to Sells. Sells across court it to Stowers. Stowers will take the little jumper. Good. Stowers for the 2 ball. Adding a nickel in the first half. Now Houston will cross court it to Baldwin inside to Smith. Back over to Baldwin. Houston, I should say, for a 3. And Houston starting to warm up. Houston cuts it to a 29-point game. Clarkrange with the ball. Out front is Monday. Clarkrange may go for the last shot. Cassie with the basketball. Gives it over to Sells. Back to Cassie. Now off to Kaylee. Kaylee will drive down, give it out to Howard. Howard will take the little jumper, no good. Rebound, though, back up by Cassie, and Kaylee could get to go. Rebound, Cumberland County. In the front court will come number 2, and we're going to have a foul from behind on Clarkrange. And that's going to be 3 on Cassie. Cassie picks up her 3rd personal with 36.5 seconds to go here in the first half. Clarkrange leading by 29. Houston going to work it in to Buffkin. Buffkin going to bring it back out front. Now down the corner, they take it up by Houston. This time, Houston's not going to get the 3 ball as Howard comes up and swats it out of bounds. It'll be Houston to work it in. Houston, long pass up to Smith. Shelby Smith with it off to Buffkin. Buffkin will try to get back over to Smith. Smith will lay it up in. Shelby Smith off the bench got 4 points for the Lady Jets. It's a 27-point lead now for the Lady Buffaloes. 13 seconds. Stowers with the basketball. Stowers cross courts it over to Sells. Sells down to Howard. Howard going to take it all the way across to Cassie. Cassie for a three. No good. Long rebound taken away by Swallows, and Swallows is going to be fouled. That's going to go against Kaylee Mundy. 9/10 of a second left to go here in the first half. Clarkrange up by 27. And it'll be 1-1, I believe, for Swallows. So Tia Swallows will go to the line. Swallows have a 1-1 here. Free throw, no good. Rebound, Houston up. They wave it off. They say it's after the buzzer. It's a good shot, though, by Houston to get the hook shot to go in. But we're at halftime of this one, and at the half, it is 47-20. Clarkrange back in a moment.
Like a great sports team needs a great captain to lead them, a county needs a great executive to move it forward. And Fentress County has it in Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy believes in this county and its endless possibilities. So for great sports and a great county, be like County Executive Jimmy Johnson and back Fentress County all the way.
Back here at Clarkrange High School where the Lady Buffaloes got a 27-point lead here at the half. Time now for the Showtime Forward halftime. We'll be back to talk with Coach Shane Mundy right after this from Showtime Forward.
Hello, everybody. This is Bruce Babb. And from all of us here at Showtime Forward, we would like to say Happy New Year's. We have a great selection of new vehicles, including the all-new Bronco. We have pre-owned vehicles starting at $19.95. We have financing for all credit types. We want to earn your business if you're buying a new car, a pre-owned car, or just having some service. We thank all of you for your support and your business and look forward to serving you in 2021. Remember, folks, it's go time at Showtime.
And back here at Clarkrange High School, we're at halftime of this one. And join me, Coach Shane Mundy. And, Coach, your boys tonight saw a Cumberland County Jets team, especially Cole Torres, come out and just was red hot.
Does everybody have shooters? I mean, yeah, they shot the ball really well. Gary, the thing about it was, we scored 35 points the first half, and I was real happy with that, and I really was. I mean, but the bad thing was they scored 51, but our defense just couldn't find the shooters. They everywhere. It didn't matter. We couldn't play no junk defense on them. We had to play straight up zone or something. Just we tried to match, and we still lost the shooters. I mean, they just got good shooters everywhere they play fast. Our effort, once again, our effort I feel like was good, and we had, did some good stuff. Had some good isolation plays to Anthony from Hayden and Anthony. Then had good plays, from our other ones that moved the ball around, moved the ball better. Of course, once again. Turnovers killed us. First quarter, I think we had 9. And then, just in the first, but then kind of settled down. That's what I told the boys. We settled and we played pretty decent. And, they played hard. I mean, that's, but Crossville just got a good shooting team.
Yeah, Crossville's got a good team. Now, the big game for you guys is tomorrow night. You got Gordonsville here tomorrow night. A win tomorrow night could put you in a good spot in the district.
Well,
maybe.
It would help us. It's just according to what couple other games happened, with our loss to Trousdale and Gordonsville beating Monterey. That kind of, solidified a couple of things. But there's still an opportunity for us, it's according to who we play. If we can beat Gordonsville tomorrow night, and I'll be honest with you, I feel like we can if we play. I mean, I feel like we can. They've got, they got 2 real good, solid players that we're going to have to take care of, and everybody else too. But we'll see how everything goes tomorrow night.
Of course, though, with the way this is set up, 6 playing 7, 5 playing 8, you could meet Gordonsville again that first round of the tournament. the win would be big. It's the momentum-wise.
Right, that's the way it's looking right now. I don't really know. It's scored a couple other games toward the end this weekend and Monday or Tuesday next week. So yeah, we could end up seeing them again, or we could end up seeing Monterey.
I started saying you
Monterey,
a team you beat the last time you met them.
And it's you come down to tournament time and you look at film, you look at what you need to really concentrate on, but we got to get Gordonsville's our next game that we need to really concentrate. It would be a great win for us if we can come out. If we just come out and play hard, I think we'd be all right on some things. We just cut down our turnovers early. We can adjust to some things.
Well, Coach, there was a bright spot in this big loss tonight. It allowed you to set some of those kids down and let them rest tonight.
Well, that was the thing, too. I know Connor had 4 fouls, and I said, we're going to play. If you foul out, you foul out. I mean, we're just going to play because we're just going to, we want to play hard. We want to work on that. And we did work on some things. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a few isolation plays that I seen, and there was a few things we did accomplish. And I told Connor, and he did. He ended up fouling out before the half. If it had been a tight game, I would have got him out with the 3rd foul probably. But get these other guys in too, and because you never know down the road what's going to happen. We just don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. With COVID and everything, you never know what you're going to get.
Right now we've been very blessed not having no injuries really. So, but you never know. You got to be ready and the things. But the guys are still keeping their heads up. And everything. We're just, no matter what happens tomorrow night, we're going to try to come out and play hard like we always do. There've been very few games I felt like we didn't play hard. I could name a couple, but that's, But most of the time they played hard, and I'm really proud of them. I really am.
You got a tough makeup game on Saturday. The Bobcats come in here, they're playing really well.
They are. They're playing good. They played Clay within 3, I believe it was last night, or not Tuesday.
Yeah, of course. And they're coming off 2 straight losses.
Right.
Kentucky.
And Joseph's probably mad, so he's going to roll into Clarkrange mad. And I think a lot of Joseph's. But they're going to come out and try to play hard because like you said, they've got 2 losses. They're trying to get ready for a tournament too. So we got to come out and play. But like I said, we want to go into Gordonsville or have Gordonsville here tomorrow night, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
As the old saying is, a journey of 1,000 steps, 1,000 miles begins that first step, right?
That's exactly right, Gary.
Coach, we appreciate you talking with a tough loss here tonight and looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night against Gordonsville.
All right, thank you, Gary. Appreciate it.
And that was Coach Shane Mundy, whose boys fell tonight to Cumberland County. Your final on that one, 87-52. Cumberland County winning that one. Let's take a quick break from Showtime Ford, and we'll be back with our stats from this girls matchup. Yeah, we're playing girls second, folks. If you just tuned in, expecting to hear boys matchup. Girls playing second, so we got that coming up after the break.
Hello everybody, this is Bruce Babb, and from all of us here at Showtime Ford, we would like to say Happy New Year's. We have a great selection of new vehicles, including the all-new Bronco. We have pre-owned vehicles starting at $19.95. We have financing for all credit types. We want to earn your business if you're buying a new car, pre-owned car, or just having some service. We thank all of you for your support and your business and look forward to serving you in 2021. Remember, folks, it's go time at Showtime.
Arizona has 5 points, 1 foul. Georgia Anderson, no points, 1 foul. Marissa Scarborough had 7 points and 1 foul. Actually, Marissa Scarborough had no points, no fouls. Abby Houston had 7 points and 1 foul. Shelby Smith had 4 points, no fouls. 2 points for Jalen Baldwin, or 4 points, I should say, for Jalen Baldwin. 4 for Jalen Baldwin, and she had no fouls in that first half. For Clarkrange, they're being paced by Cassie Mundy with 15 points, but she did pick up 3 fouls in that first half. 7 points for Kaylee Mundy. And Kaylee, she had 7 points and 2 fouls. Chloe Howard had 8 points, 1 foul. Lexi Pierce, 6 points and 1 foul in that first half. We're at halftime of this one, and at the half, it is Clarkrange leading this one. 47-20, big lead for the Lady Buffaloes. Now, don't forget, coming up tomorrow night, we'll be back out here at Gordonsville. Comes to town tomorrow night. Clarkrange and Gordonsville, big district games for the Buffaloes and Lady Buffaloes. Clarkrange girls will win tomorrow night, and they clinch the district, and that means they get home court advantage throughout the playoffs. And then, of course, the Clarkrange boys will win tomorrow night. Could be big for them as well as they get ready for tournament action headed down the stretch. Now, also tomorrow night, Macon County is the location where York will be tomorrow night. The Dragons and Lady Dragons got to head to Macon County tomorrow night. That should be some excellent basketball action as well. And let's see, Pickett County is hosting Jackson County tomorrow night. You can hear that on CPTV. Also see it on Facebook, as Dale will have the call of that one. Then on Saturday night, like we said, it's Clarkrange in Pickett County. I'll be here. Dale will be here. Luann will be here filming. Kevin or Lydia one will be here filming. So we'll be covering that one as well. As we'll have that one on Facebook. We'll actually have it on CPTV with Dale and Facebook. And I'll have it on Facebook for Clarkrange coming up on Saturday night. Well, let's take one final time out, and then we'll be back to get this girls' second half underway right after this.
This is David Price, your local Twin Lakes Business Solutions consultant. When it comes to your business, having the right technology in place to support your performance goals and meet your customers' needs is critical. Twin Lakes offers advanced business services and customized solutions to enhance your business. To learn more about our customizable business solutions, including fiber broadband, Metro Ethernet, phone systems, conferencing services, and more, give us a call today at 931-476-2151 or visit us online at twinlakes.net.
As we get set for the second half, the Lady Buffaloes with a 27-point advantage. They'll come back with a starting five. Don't know how much they'll play. And then tomorrow night, they've got that Gordonsville game. That's a game Clarkrange should be heavily favored in. Then on Saturday, it's a big matchup with the Pickett County Lady Bobcats, and that'll wrap up the district season for the Lady Buffaloes. So that's a big one coming up on Saturday. Right now, though, Clarkrange has the ball to start this second half of play. It'll be the Mundy Twins, also Maddie Bush, Lexi Pierce, and Chloe Howard, as Cassie Mundy with the ball gives it over to Lexi. Right side, now over left side to Kaylee. Back up front to Cassie. Over to Kaylee. Down in the corner to Bush. Maddie for a three. Maddie's on the board. Maddie with a nickel on the night drills the three ball, and it's a 30-point game. Houston with the ball, gives it over to Barragona, now to Baldwin, Jalen Baldwin that is. Over to Anderson. Anderson looking for Scarborough in the corner. Gives it back up front to Barragona, now to Scarborough. Inside to Baldwin. Baldwin going to drive down. She'll take the short jumper. And Jalen Baldwin coming alive here as the second half starts. She's got 6 on the night now. Clarkrange with the ball, long pass down into corner to Pierce. Pierce going to get it inside to Howard. Howard's going to drive down, tries to take it all the way across, does get to Kaylee. Now knocked up in the air, stolen by Barragona. Barragona with the basketball. Barragona going to kick it out to Scarborough. Back to Barragona, too high, too hard. But she gets it right back, and Barragona will go in and score. Barragona was 7 on the night. And it's a 4-point run for Cumberland County. Clarkrange with the ball, leading by 26. They'll work it over Mundy with the ball. Cassie over to Bush. And they'll reset it and start again. Out front, Cassie with the ball. Cassie going to drive in, dumps it low to Howard. Howard back out front to Bush. Bush down the corner to Kaylee. Kaylee kicks it back out front to Pierce. Pierce off to Cassie. Cassie down to Kaylee. Kaylee for a three out of the corner. No good. Rebound going to be out of bounds off of Clarkrange. Off of Maddie, and it'll go back to the Lady Jets. Anderson to trigger it in and gives it in to Barragona. Clarkrange's going to come out and meet him with that half-court trap. Long pass up to Scarborough. Inside to Baldwin. Baldwin step back jumper blocked by Howard. And Clarkrange comes away with it. Lady Buffaloes with the basketball. Front court comes Monday down to Kaylee. Inside to Howard. Back out to Cassie. Over to Pierce. Pierce back to Cassie. Cassie with the ball. Cassie backs it out. Cassie working it out front. Now we'll come around the pick. Give it over to Maddie. Down low to Kaylee. Kaylee with the basketball. Brings it back out front. Kaylee over to Pierce. Back up front to Kaylee Mundy. Gives it over to Cassie Mundy. Cassie off to Howard. Howard way out front gives it over to Pierce. Pierce off to Bush. Bush pass knocked up there, stolen. Good hands by Abby Houston. Gets it over to Barragona, and Barragona will bring it. Barragona in the front court, drives down in, puts up the runner. No good. Rebound, though. Baldwin back up and good. Baldwin with a follow-up. And we got timeout called by Clarkrange. Timeout on the floor. It's now down to a 24-point game with 5:12 to go in the third.
Big news, Condition Heating and Cooling will be taking on a new image in 2021. Starting at the beginning of the year, we will be changing our name to Eco Heating and Air Solutions. Don't worry, we're still the same great company with the same great people, owners, and pricing. We're just switching things up a bit so that our name fits our goals and standards in providing heating and air conditioning services that benefit both our community and our environment. We look forward to many more years of loyal customers. Don't hesitate to give us a call for all your HVAC needs. Call Eco Heating and Air Solutions today and learn about our Eco Platinum Peace of Mind.
5:12 left to go here in the third quarter. Cumberland County's cut it down to a 24-point ball game. Clarkrange with the basketball. Cumberland County going into a little bit of zone defense here. Got a 2-3 going on right now. They stretch 2-3. They're taking it way out. Barragona come way out to meet Mundy. They go inside to Howard. Howard's going to make a move up and under. Good. Pretty move by Chloe Howard. She's got double digits. Back the other way, Barragona with the basketball. Barragona front court. Goes inside to Baldwin. Baldwin almost had it stolen from mine. Baldwin looking for his help. Throws it right to Lexi Pierce. Pierce long pass up to Bush. Bush will run it down the corner. Maddie with the basketball drives through. Gives it over to Mundy. Back up front to Pierce. Off to Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee with the ball. Backs it out. Kaylee right side to Bush. Kaylee Mundy with the basketball. Kaylee Mundy will spin in the lane. Give it out to Pierce. Pierce off to Cassie Mundy. Cassie will back it out. Clarkrange with the basketball. 4:10 left to go here in the third quarter. Now firing up Kaylee from downtown. Drills it. Kaylee's got 10 on the game, and now we're having a little bit of clock difficulty. Down we're going as everything's good. Anderson brings it in to Barragona. Barragona long pass up to Baldwin. Baldwin's pass knocked up in the air, taken away by Howard. Howard long pass up to Cassie Mundy. Will lay it up and good. Cassie with 2 more. She's got 17 on the night, and the Lady Buffaloes back up by 31. Just that quick, Lady Buffaloes put up the points. Now knocked away by Cassie Mundy. It's on the floor, and it's still on the floor. And now Pierce will go down and get it, give it over to Howard. Howard long balls it up in the front court, and a little too far for Cassie to come up with it. It goes out of bounds. Cumberland County going to bring in a whole new lineup. In comes Swallows. The other Baldwin, Grace Baldwin, and I believe Scarborough's hurt over there. You got Josie Smith, Shelby Smith, and Buffkin in the ball game. 3:29 left to go here in quarter number 3. Clarkrange on top of 31. And now Sales, Stowers, and also Powell will get ready to come back in now. Knocked up in the air by Clarkrange. Still, they get wide open is Smith underneath. Shelby Smith got free, and she had to give me. She's got 6 in the game. Clarkrange with the basketball. In the front court comes Cassie Mundy. Over to Kaylee. Back to Cassie. Now off to Bush. Bush back up front to Cassie. Over to Kaylee. Down the corner, Pierce. Pierce back up to Kaylee. Kaylee going to drive in, takes it in, gives it out to Cassie. Cassie will line up the 3 and drain it. Cassie Mundy now with 20 on the night. Back the other way, long pass up in the front court. They'll try to go inside. Stolen away as Cassie Mundy, a long pass up to Kaylee. Kaylee over to Bush, and Bush lays it in. Pretty ball movement by the Lady Buffaloes. Long pass up now to Shelby Smith. Shelby will take the short jumper good. Shelby Smith's got 8, or got 10 in the ball game. She got double digits for the Lady Jets. 2:17 left to go now. Kaylee with it, kicks it out front to Bush. Bush off to Kaylee. Kaylee going to drive. Floater, no good. Rebound Smith. Smith gets it out quickly to Swallows. Swallows off to Buffkin. Buffkin down the corner, almost stolen from Baldwin. Now it's going to be tied up. And on the alternating possession, it goes to Cumberland County. No, actually, let's see. Out will come Kaylee, Maddie, and Lexi. As back in comes Casey Addie and McKenzie. With the basketball now, they'll kick it down the corner. This time to Swallows. Swallows out to Buffkin. Buffkin off to Josie Smith. Now to Shelby Smith. Back over to Josie Smith. In left side to Buffkin. They'll lob it inside this time to Smith. Smith over to Josie Smith. She can't get to go, but following back up and in is Smith. And I gave her points actually a while ago to Baldwin, and we got timeout on the floor. 1:28 to go in the third. Clarkrange leads it by 30.
At Meta3 Pharmacy, managing your medications has never been easier. We are the first pharmacy in the Upper Cumberland to offer strip packaging for your medications. Our MedPack strip packaging organizes your meds in easy-to-open pouches organized by date and time you take your meds. It's simple, convenient, and certain. Let us take the worry out of your medications today. For more information, call 879-8133, or we invite you to come by and see our strip packaging machine today.
1 minute and 28 seconds left to go in this one. Clarkrange up by 30, and that's in the third quarter. Still got a quarter left to play in this one as Clarkrange's Stowers will work it in. Addie gives it in to Cassie Mundy. Cassie with the ball. Works it over to Stowers. Stowers back to Mundy. Off now to Sales. Sales across court it to Stowers. Stowers down low to Howard. Howard, the little jumper, good. Chloe with a dozen on the night. Clarkrange just continues to score. Up 64-32. With it now is Josie Smith. They'll go inside to Buffkin. Buffkin will throw it out now to Swallows. Swallows trying to drive, gives it off to Josie Smith. Inside to Shelby Smith. She'll take it out front now to Swallows. Or actually make that Baldwin now off to Swallows. Swallows had a third pass taken away by Sales. Good job by Casey Sales, and here come the Lady Buffaloes. Clarkrange with the ball. 34 seconds left to go, and they'll probably go for the last shot. They'll give it over to Stowers. Stowers back to Mundy, off to Sales. Sales the ball back to Mundy, and they'll back it out now and go for the last shot. 20 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Clarkrange in command of this one. Working it out front is Cassie. Cassie down to 10 seconds now will start her offense. Come around the pick. Will drive in the lane, take the short jumper. Good. Cassie Mundy now with 22 on that. Long shot by Cumberland County is going to be short. And we're through three. Into three. It's Clarkrange 66. Cumberland County 32.
Hey y'all, it's Lexi here at Lexi Jades, formerly known as Sweet Peach. We have finally got our app launched on the App Store, so be sure to go download that. It's just Lexi Jades. And in store, we have lots of Valentine's gift ideas. And then we also have lots of pre-orders on the app just launched. And we have spring and summer 2021 coming soon in store. We are located directly behind the post office. Stop in and see us. We're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 3.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charge is not a driver tip.
Back to action. Clarkrange with the ball to start this final frame, up by 34. With it is Cassie Mundy over to Kaylee Mundy. Now back across to Stowers. Stowers for three. That one's short. Rebound pulled away this time by Josie Smith. Josie Smith gives it up to Scarborough, and Scarborough brings it into front court to Baldwin. Back to Scarborough. Or back to Swallows, I should say. They're looking inside, nowhere to go. Kick it across to Buffkin. Buffkin going to power it up. Can't get to go, and Mackenzie Powell with the board. Clarkrange brings it the other way. Powell with the basketball. Powell gives it over to Cassie Mundy. Cassie with the basketball. Cassie to Stowers. Back over to Mundy. Gives it down to Kaylee. Kaylee will drive the baseline. Kick it out to Sales. Sales off to Stowers. Stowers over to Cassie. Cassie for a three. Good. Cassie with 25 points on the night. And Kaylee just takes the ball away and scores again. Another two, and it's 71-32. And now with the ball is number two, and number two, Swallows throwed that one to a wide open Larry Howard. And that's going to be a turnover. Now Cassie and Kaylee will come out, and that's probably all you'll see of them tonight, as Cassie's going to finish with 25 on the night. Back the way Maddie Bush with the ball. Bush drives in, tried to get it up, knocked away, but gets it back. Gives it up to Pierce, who's back in. Now over to Bush. Bush loses the hand line, then it's knocked out of bounds, and it go off of Clarkrange out of bounds. Clarkrange turns it over. I would imagine we won't see Howard again tonight either, so she's probably done for the evening. With the ball is Barragona. Barragona gives it over now to Josie Smith. Down to Houston. Houston back up to Smith. Over to to Baldwin. Now to Barragona. Barragona steps back, kicks it in the corner. Wide open for three was Houston. No good. Rebound Mackenzie Powell. Powell with the ball, and here come the Lady Buffaloes. Powell in the front court. Powell drives down, and she's going to be fouled by number 3, Baldwin. Grace Baldwin will pick up her first. Clarkrange on top, 71-32, as this clock continues to tick now. Continuous clock. Ball comes into Powell. Powell with the ball. Back to Bush, and no, Powell traveled with it before she got it off. McKenzie turns it over. Cumberland County basketball. 71-32, Clarkrange by 39. As across the timeline, they'll give it over this time to Smith. Smith back out front. They'll work it over this time to Josie Smith. Josie Smith with the ball. She's looking to make a move, and she traveled. And Clarkrange with the basketball. Under 5 minutes to play in this one. Across the timeline comes Bush. Maddie over to Lexi. Now back to Maddie. Now off to Stowers. Stowers with the ball. Stowers going to drive in, backs out. Nowhere to go with it. Looks out, throws it out to Pierce. Pierce with the ball back to Stowers. Stowers, she'll take the three ball. That one's short. Rebound pulled by Josie Smith. Out to Barragona. Barragona, long pass up to Baldwin. Baldwin looking for some help now as it knocked out of bounds by Pierce. Coming in will be Cassie Mundy back in. I spoke too soon about seeing her no more tonight. Ball comes into Josie Smith. Down in the corner, firing it out, and drilling the three ball was Josie Smith. Josie Smith with a three. Clarkrange with the basketball. Pierce with it. Pierce around top of the key. Zoe Smith getting ready to check in for the Lady Buffaloes. They'll take it over to Bush. Bush down the corner to Sales. Sales with the ball. Sales going to drive in, back it out. Casey with the basketball. Gives it over now to Mundy. Back over to Casey. Down to Bush. Back up to Casey. Back to Bush. Inside to Powell, and that's going to be knocked away. It's going to be out of bounds off of Cumberland County's Smith. Clarkrange will work it in, and now Cumberland County going to bring in some changes. They're going to bring in some younger kids. Zoe Smith's going to check in. Zoe will come in for Lexi. And Lexi will come out as we got 3:14 left to go in this one. Cassie Mundy with the ball. She'll fire another three. No good. Rebound Powell. Good rebound by Powell. Powell loses the hand line for a second. Gets it back. Now drives, and she's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against Grace Baldwin. That'll be her third. Let's see, number 5 checked into the ball game. And I do not have a number 5 on my roster. I know. Now, Cassie Mundy for another three. Back the other way now with it is number 3, Baldwin, and it looks like Clarkrange's going to clean their bench off. They're going to put in Wells and also put in Daly and Stowers back in the game. Firing out of the corner, number 2 could not get it to go. Rebound, Mackenzie Powell. And we're going to have a substitution break here. Daly going to check in. Wells going to check in. Stowers going to check in. Cassie Mundy on the night ends up with 28 on the night. 2 minutes left to go in the game as Stowers with the ball. Addie in the front court, gives it over to Sales. Sales with back up front to Stowers. Now off to Smith. Back to Stowers. Stowers with the basketball, working it out front. Is going to be bumped by number 2, Swallows. That'll be her first. Down to 100 seconds left to go in this one. Clarkrange's going to improve now to 18-4. With a matchup Gordonsville tomorrow night. Zoe Smith down to Daly. Daly lobs it up to Stowers. Stowers a little jumper, no good. Rebound Barragon, or actually that's number 2 is Swallows. Gives it over to Baldwin. Baldwin a 3, no good. Rebound Casey Sales. Gives it over to Stowers. Stowers going to bring it 65 seconds to go. Stowers with the ball, drives in. Cross courts it over to Smith. Zoe with the ball. Back out front, they'll give it over to Stowers. Stowers with the basketball. Crosses it over to Smith. Smith down to Sales, off to Stowers. Stowers for another 3, no good. Rebound pulled away by Cumberland County. Long pass in the front court. With it, number 33 is going to drive in, put up the runner, no good. Rebound Daly. Daly gets it over to Stowers, and Stowers will walk it up. Cumberland County with only 3 points in this fourth quarter. And they have to feel like they ran right into a buzzsaw head on here tonight as Clarkrange with the ball. They give it up to Daly. Daly over to Stowers. Stowers to Sales. Sales for a 3. That one's no good. Long rebound ran down by Wells. Bunks can't get it in time. Wells can't get to it. Goes out of bounds, and we're down to the last 9 seconds of this one. Clarkrange going to split here tonight as they're going to beat Cumberland County. Cumberland County with the ball, 2 seconds. It'll be Baldwin at the buzzer, or make that Swallows at the buzzer. Gets the 2, and that's going to be your ball game. Swallows gets the final 2, and Clarkrange wins it 74-37. Don't go away. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the postgame show in just a moment.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
Back here at Clarkrange High School where the Buffaloes and Lady Buffaloes split with the Cumberland County Jets and Lady Jets. Time now for the Smart Bank postgame show. We'll be back to talk with Coach Lamar Rogers right after this word from Smart Bank.
Here at Smart Bank, we promise that when you choose to bank with us, you are choosing to manage and protect your assets in the smartest way possible. We understand you depend on your personal checking account for everyday life. That's why every new personal checking account includes a free debit card, free online banking and bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements with online check images, up to 10 surcharge-free ATM transactions per month, and more. At Smart Bank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And back here with the Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes have come away with a 74-37 win. Joining me now, Coach Lamar Rogers, who's Lady Buffaloes coach. You jumped on Cumberland County early. They couldn't handle the pressure, and you just continued to pull away.
Well, we sure did. We played really well. Our defense, we changed up full court press, half court traps, and then we played 2-3 zone. And real pleased with it. You know, they've got some real good players. 23 was trying to watch her because she's an outstanding shooter. And I don't know how many she hit tonight, but too many.
She ended up with 7 points on the night.
Yeah. So we did good. Had really good ball movement. Last 2 minutes of the first half, though, we got trying to catch and shoot everybody was. So the ball movement stopped, and we got kind of stagnant there. And I mentioned there at halftime, and, you know, come out in third quarter, done good. Now they tried to crank their pressure up and spread that 2-3 zone, and that, you know, first time we've seen a zone since Monterey game. That's about the only other team that played us on all year. So I think we did a good job against it. Had 12 threes, which that's good. And Chloe Howard, I don't know how many she finished with.
She had a dozen.
Had a dozen. She gets double figures and double figures rebounds. We're hard to beat. And she had some good turnaround jump shots. She's playing really well now. We played really solid. We've cleared the front row out with some passes a couple times, but besides that, we did really well.
Well, now Larry Howard was wide open on that one.
He sure was. We tried to feed him 2 or 3 times.
Hey, Coach, this win, a good win for your girls. It's not a district win, but it's a good win. It's a great momentum builder, and this is the kind of games you need is a challenge like this from a good team out of Cumberland County.
Well, that's right. And it'd be harder over there because they've got a good ball club. Stone beat them 9 points the last time, and them and Pitt County was tied going into the fourth quarter down at Pickett Thanksgiving or something like that. And they've got 32 and 23 and 44 is a freshman post. She's going to be really good, and they got some nice players. And we just played. We're playing pretty high level, and we can get better and everything. But we're playing pretty smart defense. We're executing what we're trying to do, and then we get good ball movement. We'll get a good shot every time.
Well, Coach, tomorrow night you've got Gordonsville. Gordonsville, a team you pretty much manhandled, but a win tomorrow night seals the deal as far as winning the district.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's whoever's first in the district gets to host the tournament unless they changed it tonight or something.
Yeah.
Unless they change it, so
who knows?
Yeah. So that's good. TWSA today, Gary, you've probably heard MTSU is going to be hosting the state tournament, Murphy Center, and hopefully, that's our goal to get down there and see what we can do. So that's really good for that. And then if we get to play 2 games here, semifinals and finals of the district tournament, that's good also. And we've got some other, Pickett and Clay's a really good team, so we have to play good against them. And then in the region and everything. So, but we're playing very solid, real pleased. It's not been perfect by any chance, but the way we did the first half tonight and the way we've been playing, be hard to beat.
Coach, you mentioned the Lady Bobcats. You got them in here on Saturday night.
That's right. Makeup game was supposed to play them in January sometime, and then that's the only time we could get together. And that'll be our 5th game of the week, which some other schools are having to do stuff like that. So we've just, today we shot a little bit and talked, and then, Monday and Tuesday. So we've not done any hard practice or anything, trying to be wise and save our legs and everything. So, Gordonsville, won't be a hard game unless things change, tomorrow night. So that shouldn't take too much out of us, and then we'll talk about, get ready for Pickett Friday.
And, Coach, of course, that ends your district season, but you got some good non-district games next week.
Sure do. We've got, here again, that's going to help us, Gary, playing Cumberland County, and then we've got Stone coming over here, and, they're going to make some adjustments. We shot real well over there. I hope we shoot like that here, and we'll be in good shape, but, the percentages might go down a little bit. And we had a good defensive game plan. We'll see what adjustments they make, and we're going to have to adjust something late in the fourth quarter. They was doing some stuff a little bit aggravating and everything. So, and here again, they had a good crowd tonight. Hopefully everybody stays safe from the virus, but a lot of, like we talked about earlier, a lot of fans have missed Clarkrange basketball. So hopefully everybody can stay safe and not catching everything.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for joining us. A good win here tonight. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night against Gordonsville.
All right. Thank you a lot, Gary.
And that was Coach Lamar Rogers, whose Lady Buffaloes win here tonight, 74-37. A big win for the Lady Buffaloes. They double up the Cumberland County Lady Jets, improved to 15-4 on the year. Don't go away. We'll be back to take a look at the stats from this girls matchup right after this word from Smart Bank, our post-game sponsor.
Mortgage rates have fallen to new record lows, and Smart Bank can help you take advantage of these new rates, whether you're a first-time home buyer or in the market to refinance. Our team will help you decide which product works best for your situation. From fixed, adjustable, jumbo, FHA, VA, and RD loans to innovative customized loans for first-time home buyers, renovation, vacant residential lot, construction, and permanent. You'll find the smartest mortgage plan for your family at SmartBank and feel right at home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, back here at Clarkrange High School, where the Lady Buffaloes win 74-37. Scoring for Lady Buffaloes, Cassie Mundy had 28 points on the night, 12 for Kaylee Mundy, 12 for Chloe Howard, 6 for Lexi Pierce, 7 Maddie Bush, 4 for Mackenzie Powell, 3 in the game for Addie Stowers. For Cumberland County, they were paced by Emery Barragona with 7 and Abby Houston both with 7 points. They got 6 from Shelby Smith, 11 for Josie. I think that's wrong. I've got that one wrong. I don't think she had 11 points. But 4 for Jalen Baldwin and 2 in the game for Tia Swallows. So Clarkrange wins this one here tonight. They double up Cumberland County 74-37. In the boys' game, of course, it was all Cumberland County in that one as they win it 87-52. Let's take a final break for a word from Smart Bank, and we'll be back to take a look at what we got coming up. We still got a lot of week ahead of us, folks, and a lot of games in the next 2 days. We'll talk about it after the break.
Here at Smart Bank, we promise that when you choose to bank with us, you are choosing to manage and protect your assets in the smartest way possible. We understand you depend on your personal checking account for everyday life. That's why every new personal checking account includes a free debit card, free online banking and bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements with online check images, up to 10 surcharge-free ATM transactions per month, and more. At Smart Bank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And back here where we're getting ready to wrap this one up here tonight. Now, don't forget, coming up tomorrow night, I'll be out here at for Clarkrange in Gordonsville. That one will be on Facebook. It'll also be on WDEB and both our cable TV channels. And let's see, you are going to be at Macon County tomorrow night. And let's see, Pickett County will be hosting Jackson County tomorrow night. Or they may be at Jackson County. Let me check that one real quick. As they are hosting Jackson County tomorrow night, so that's a big game for the Bobcats and Lady Bobcats. We'll have that on CPTV and Facebook. And then coming up on Saturday at 6 o'clock here at Clarkrange High School, it'll be Clarkrange and Pickett County. That'll be homecoming for the Buffaloes and Lady Buffaloes. Homecoming activity is going to be at 4 o'clock. Then they're going to empty the gym, and they'll have the game then at 6 o'clock. So that will be the lineup for this week as Pickett County comes to Clarkrange on Saturday. Now, we'll have that one on Facebook. Also, Dale will have the call on CPTV, and he'll have that one on Facebook as well. So we'll have you covered every direction on these last few games as we roll down the end of the season. Now, next week, we got Stone Memorial coming to Clarkrange for senior night. That'll be on Facebook, and we'll be at Cumberland County for Clarkrange and Cumberland County rematch in that one. That'll be our final game of the season. Let's see. And next week for York, we have got York and Livingston at home. That will be on our WDEB and also on Facebook as well as our cable TV channels. And we'll be on the road to Watertown on Thursday as the Dragons and Lady Dragons take on Watertown in their regular season finale. So that's a look at what we've got coming up. I want to thank Kevin on camera one for keeping us on the air. A tough night for the Dragons tonight. They lose in overtime, double overtime, by a final of 55-52. A tough loss for the Dragons. They fall into that number 2 slot in the district now with some big games still yet to come. They got a game with Livingston coming up next week. It's going to be a big one for them. They got to go to Macon County tomorrow night, so we'll see how much tonight's game and last night's game took out of the Dragons as they travel and play Macon County tomorrow night. Well, there's only one thing left to do, and that's name our players of the game. We'll be back with that right after this.
Hello, this is Philip Hall with Hall Family Pharmacy and Hall Sports and Outdoors. We are proud to sponsor this broadcast Player of the Game. Be a part of the winning team. Hall's is proud to be this area's #1 pharmacy, and now you may visit our expansion in downtown Jamestown for all things sports and outdoors and a complete line of sports medicine equipment.
And back here at Clarkrange High School, where it's time for our Player of the Game, brought to you by Hall's Family Pharmacy and Hall Sports and Outdoors. In the boys' game, we'll go with Anthony Cottle, the only Buffalo to break double digits, as he ended up with 11 points on the night. Didn't play the entire fourth quarter, I should say, and only about half of the third quarter. So we'll give our player of the game to Anthony Cottle. And on the girls' side, as we did this in reverse because they played in reverse tonight, in the girls' side, you got to go with Cassie Mundy, 28 points on the night. She absolutely blistered Cumberland County in this one tonight as they win that one pretty handily, 74-33. Or 74-37, I should say. Well, that's going to do it for us from here tonight. Don't forget, tomorrow night we'll be back here at Clarkrange High School. It's Clarkrange in Gordonsville. That's a big game for the Buffaloes coming up tomorrow night. And the Lady Buffaloes with a win, and they are heavily favored. They will capture the District 6A title. So that's a big game coming up tomorrow night. Until then, for 15-104 Sports, I'm Gary Clark. See you at the game.